I'm not sure.
Okay.
I would call.
He's really on it, everybody.
I would call.
Okay, the sign of a good leader is he surrounds himself with people better than himself.
I made myself very scarce yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I had a lot to do.
Well, you got a good team, see?
I do, yeah.
They weren't bugging you with problems?
I did get in there and, checked out, make sure everything was going okay, and there was a few things that I needed to do.
All right.
I want to mention, your shirt looks very lime green
I see that on TV. Wow.
But it's actually like a hunter green. So.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. We're
Right,
messing with these colors.
Yeah, we can just change the color of our clothes as we like.
Look at the extension cords behind us here.
Right. Now, those are almost the real colors there.
Almost.
The green, the blue, the red, and the orange.
Okay.
And here's this black one on top. How you like
that
one? Oh, you can't even see that one.
There's not one there. All right, everybody.
So good morning. We're going to start the show in a minute, right?
Yeah, we are. Right. So, Wall Service Center is open today from 8 to noon. Right. What's it, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30?
Yes.
People should like those hours. Very convenient.
Well, they are convenient. Most people have to be to work by 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Get there at 7:30, drop your car off, and
or pick it up.
Honestly, I'm there before 7:30 usually.
Oh, come on now.
So you can
just
get there
rattle
a little
the door.
earlier, and if you see me there, I don't mind if you come up there. Right? Yeah.
Well,
I'm not trying to.
That's
hide.
good customer service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wall Service Center. You need your vehicle worked on, everything from just an oil change, or you're getting ready to go through inspection. And do people come in and say, "Look, can you check my lights and signals?"
Oh, all the time.
And if they have a light out, you'll do that kind of right on the spot. Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's very few that we can't do right on the spot. Some of them actually require you to pull the whole front bumper cover off.
Oh, please don't make it too complicated for me.
Every vehicle you
just
own
say
is
get
like
the
that,
Wall
Jim.
Service Center, and you got it from there.
Yeah, every vehicle you own, you have to do that too. So come to me for a bulb.
Pull the bumper off. Well, anyway, so say you're going through inspection, you're just not sure if everything works. You don't want to get all the way to the motor vehicle and find out, oh my goodness, my right turn signal's out or something like that. Wipers, I always hear you talk about. You could stop in and you'll check the wipers. In other words. That's kind of rare. I don't even know if all automotive repair facilities will check wipers.
Well, and that's even part of checking it to run through inspection. They look at your wipers,
okay.
right? So if they're torn or they're just kind of flat.
Okay, so you could stop in. Now, when I try to go through inspection, checking them brake lights is hard.
You've got to be fast.
You got to hit the brake pedal, get out of the vehicle, and go to the back.
Yeah, hit it and run around real fast before they go out.
Right. So,
and then if they're not working, you don't know, well, was I not fast enough to get around there, or are they just not working?
That's why my brake lights I always thought weren't working. Right. So when I got to the back of the vehicle, they were out.
Right.
All right, so something as simple as driving in, saying, listen, I'm going through inspection. Can you check my lights? Can you check my wipers? Something as simple as an oil change. Something as involved as changing a motor. Do you literally, really change motors?
We do, yeah. We're kind of slowing down on that.
Okay.
But we do still do it on some vehicles.
Okay.
So
somebody's got a nice vehicle and they just don't want to part with it and it needs a motor.
Right.
You can help them with that. But the main thing is maintenance. Oil change, brakes, rotors.
Right.
Servicing an air conditioner unit, flushing the radiator, making sure your antifreeze is up to par.
That's the big thing, starting this time of year. It's going to start getting cooler. We really need to check the strength of your antifreeze. Make sure it's not going to freeze when, we get these cold weathers. Also, let's check your battery.
Great idea.
That first cold day.
Idea is when everybody's battery tells the truth.
Right, and so let's get ahead of it.
Yep.
Let's make sure your battery is going to work. And it's going
so
to be
you're
good.
not up. I'm going to be late for work, going to lose money, plus have to buy a battery. If you do it proactively, it's going to cost you less money.
That's right.
It's always less expensive to do maintenance than it is to do repairs.
I believe that's true.
I agree. I like to keep all my stuff in working order. Plus, you never know when you're going to have to use your vehicle, and it really doesn't work for you to have a breakdown. So even when you do an oil change, you guys check over many different things. It's not just an oil change. It's not that. The same technician that does the oil change is the same mechanically inclined person that can do whatever to your vehicle. So they know what they're looking at.
Yeah, and all our guys are trained. I mean, we go through trainings. We've got one coming up here.
Don't you have
ongoing
ongoing
this
stuff?
Month or the beginning of next month, we've got stuff, and it's just constant. We're always learning more, learning new things, and learning about the new vehicles and different ways that they work.
All right. Wait, Wall Service Center. You say, where is it? Tell them where it's at.
220 Northeast Front Street. That's in downtown Milford. Downtown Milford is where we've been since 1958. That's 58 years. I know you like to.
I'm just amazed. 1958, 58 years. Colin doesn't look that old. He's well preserved.
That's right. So where it is right across the street from Abbott's Grill, right next to Bicentennial Park.
Yep.
And I always convince and encourage people I hope I convince them, to come to downtown Milford and check it out. It's a great place. You
constantly growing.
Constantly growing. Lots of events going on there all the time. We've got the Riverwalk Festival and all that just happened last week. So downtown Milford's a place to be.
All right. Walls Service Center is the place to deal. 422-8110. And now we're on the radio. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We are live. It's Jim Weller. You are listening to and watching Weller Does Delmarva. This is show number 159. We are on our 4th year. It's unbelievable. We're going to go outside in a minute or two. So if you're not watching, are we on Facebook Live this morning?
We sure are.
Okay, so you can go to Jim Weller and watch the show at Facebook Live. You can tune right in here on the radio, but if you got to get in your car and go, you can watch us on. Well, wait a minute. We're not supposed to encourage watching while you're driving. Make sure you're the passenger. So anyway, but we're on Facebook Live. We're also on My Cozy TV, channel 204 on Comcast, 99 on Mediacom, and 31.2 over the air. We're everywhere, are we not?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like,
we are everywhere. Man, our advertisers, they get it all, don't they?
They do.
They do. Well, anyway, we're not streaming anymore on Weller Does Delmarva because more people seem to like just to go to Facebook, and then they can also, watch it later. We put it on Weller Does Delmarva, right?
That's correct. And if you really want to go to Weller Does Delmarva, you can go there
and watch last week's show.
Where the video used to be for the live stream, there's a link. You click that, it takes them to your Facebook page. And then they can watch us on Facebook.
You guys are too techie, too organized. Whose idea was that?
That was mine, but there's some other things in the works. Maybe we'll make it to where you can watch it on there again at some point.
Okay. All right, we can only do so much, folks. It's a free show. So anyway, not a freak show. It's a free show. It's a free show. Okay? I know what your mind went to. Anyway, a couple things going on today. Wilson's Auction. Man, I was just looking at their website. I want to just mention today, Wilson's Auction has 2 huge events going on. Number 1, they are going to be at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln with a big auction, stuff outside, inside. It's going to go all day and into the evening, okay? But then up at the Delaware State Fairgrounds, they are having their Mid-Atlantic Equipment Auction, and this thing is huge. It's on the green lot, and they have construction equipment, tractors, combines, trucks, trailers, lawn stuff, all kinds of stuff. So I encourage you to go to their website. That's where it's all at, wilsonsauction.com, because today they have 2 huge auctions going on Route 113 in Lincoln at their facility, and then also at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. Now, up at the Delaware State Fairgrounds, it starts at 9 o'clock. So I'd be getting up there. And in Lincoln, it starts at 10 o'clock. And then, of course, Tuesday night, there's an auto auction. And then next Saturday, there's a house auction, one that I'm really interested in. I think there's a couple properties. So if you go to wilsonsauction.com, click on upcoming auctions, and you take a look at the 24th, which is next Saturday. They're having the big auction at Wilson's in Lincoln. And then they're also having some real estate in Dover and in Milford. So just a lot of stuff going on. So anyway, Dover, where is that? Valuable Real Estate, the 24th on Artis Drive. So anyway, a couple different things going on. Wilson's Auction today, though, in Lincoln, 10 o'clock, huge auction, many things, too much to mention. Again, the website is wilsonsauction.com. If there's any questions, you can call them on the telephone at 422-3454, 422-3454. And like I say, next Saturday, a week from now, there's also those 2 property auctions, 2 different houses, okay? So anyway, that is that. Bethany Beach Fire Company is got a big raffle, a big one. And what it is it's one of the low-digit surf fishing tags. In other words, they become very popular. They actually are raffling off tag number 70, which is significant to them because that's their station number, Bethany Beach Volunteer Fire Company. And you've got today and today only to get a chance to win this tag, okay? They have a second prize, which is a 5-foot aluminum cooler rack installed on the front of your vehicle. That's pretty nice that it includes the installation. And then the third prize is a Yeti 65 cooler, okay? So if you want more information, I'm going to give you the phone number. It's 539-7700. The website is BethanyBeachFireCompany.com, BethanyBeachFire.com. It's actually shop BethanyBeachFire.com. The tickets are, this is a ticket for a chance to win a low-digit surf tag, tag number 70. Okay, it's brand new. It's never been on any vehicle. This is a new issue of tags, and tickets are $20 each or 3 for $50. Okay, so you support the fire company, and the drawing is going to be on Sunday at their Bethany Beach Triathlon, okay? You also can go to the station today. There's going to be people signing up for the triathlon, and there's going to be a table where you can buy one of the chances to win this tag. So support the fire company. Take a chance on winning this tag. You can resell it if you don't want it, or you can use it. But quite a good number, 70, and your last chance to buy the tickets is today. Now, Brooks Ritter, what am I missing? First class heating and air, am I missing them?
Yes, you are.
I am. And we're going to go outside in a little bit. Is that right?
Yeah, Brandon will be in here in just a few minutes.
Brandon Ritter is going to show me, we're going to show you, what is it, Bike Week?
Yes, it is.
Down Ocean City, yep. And we've got 2 really unique-looking motorcycle trailers out there.
That's correct.
What were you getting ready to say?
We are streaming on Weller Does Delmarva.
Oh, get out of town. You're giving me too much to remember. Okay, so they can listen on Delaware 105.9.
Yes.
And they can listen on Delaware 105.9 stream or app. Mm-hmm. They can watch on My Cozy TV, Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, and over the air 31.2.
Yep.
They can go to Jim Weller's Facebook page and watch it there.
Yep.
And now you're telling me they can go to WellerDoesDelmarva.com and watch it there.
That's correct.
Holy mackerel, everybody. Who wouldn't buy an ad on this show?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, and then after the show, people go back time and time again and watch it at WellerDoesDelmarva.com, and they also watch it on Facebook.
That's correct.
What do we have, like 300 and some views on there right after the show last week?
Show, yeah.
You know, so if you need any advertising for your business, if you got something you want to promote, please touch base with me. We have a few openings, okay? Anyway, First Class Heating and Air. I got to tell you, first-class company. I love dealing with them. My heating and air conditioning system at my store in Bridgeville is about to go. It's about, 16 years old since we built this building. And so they're coming in, and they're going to survey the situation and give me ideas and glance at the ductwork and make sure everything's good. When we have a problem, man, they're right on it. And I don't deal with them just here. I deal with them. I have rental properties, my own personal property. Actually, at my house, I'm getting ready to consider putting in one of those tankless water heaters where, you just turn the spigot on and you got hot water and you turn it off, but you're not wasting energy all the time heating a tank full of water. So I love that. And what's really neat is no matter how many spigots you turn on, it will heat the water to match that. I don't know how it works. But anyway, First Class Heating and Air not only does heating and air, they also do plumbing. So anyway, if you have any questions about your heating and air conditioning system, it's the time of year you want to get your filters changed, get your system serviced. You want everything to be operating as efficiently as it can. There's nothing worse than paying for more energy than you need to. So clean filters, having things serviced, having everything checked is a great idea. If you buy a service agreement from them, anything else you get done, you get a discount, like 15%, I think it is, on parts and labor. So you could buy a service agreement on your heating and air conditioning system and need plumbing done, and then you get the discount on the plumbing just because you had the service agreement on the heating and air conditioning system. So it's a great company. Their technicians are in uniforms. When they come, they introduce themselves. Their vehicles are lettered. It's a nice company to deal with. It's First Class Heating and Air, and I'm telling you, I've dealt with them. I'm happy with them. They're a first-class company. They've been serving Delmarva for over 40 years. I'm going to give you their phone number. It's 934-8900, 934-8900, and on the web, it's firstclasshvac.com. Firstclasshvac.com, 934-8900. You tell them I sent you, and if you have any questions about them, don't hesitate to call me. I will dial you and steer you in the right direction. So I see Brandon has arrived. Can we go show everybody these trailers?
Sure.
I walked by them, and I thought, them are some nice-looking trailers. Who owns those things? I'm switching mics. Ready? Switch. Tell me when I've switched.
You switched.
I've switched. Okay, we are going outside, folks. So for those of you watching somewhere, here is a Hallmark enclosed trailer. So I want to go ahead and get the ramp door open real quick and show you the inside of this thing. Look at this. It's got rubber on the ramp rear door. It's got a flap. So this is specialized for motorcycles. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And so inside, I don't know if it's going to tilt up on me or not. It's not. I'm losing weight. All right, tell me about it, Brandon.
Well, it's what's called a Hallmark Edge low hauler.
Is that why it's so tall inside?
Yes, it's designed for Jim Wellers.
Okay. Vertically challenged.
Yes.
It's really designed to pull inside of your garage.
Right.
This is for if you live in a development that says no trailers in the driveway.
Right, you can hide it.
You can back it right in your garage. I mean, that's really why, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and also,
wind resistance.
Yeah, and people with motorcycles, they don't really need the real.
They don't want them.
Enclosed trailer. So this one's built for the motorcycle specifically. It's got 8 D-rings in the floor.
8 of them.
It also already has the hardware for the removable chocks.
Oh, I see that. So you can take the wheel chocks, just snap in, or
right
take them
in.
out.
That's
okay.
Great.
What are these on the wall?
They have D-rings on the wall that also helps with
stabilizing the bikes.
Stabilizing the bikes, correct.
Because people don't like it when they fall over.
Right. And if you're wondering, you're looking at the back of the trailer and you see that's a real short clearance here. There actually is what's called a hidden beaver tail.
I see that.
Where it drops down right there so the bike can kind of...
Like if you had a windshield on your motorcycle.
Right.
Or you didn't want to scalp your head.
Right, exactly.
This is cool, man. I mean, what's this? Rubber on the ramp door?
Yeah, rubberized ATP on the ramp door.
So that way if it was wet or your tires were wet or something like that.
Grip. Yep.
So we're talking about, how long is this thing? 20 foot?
This one here, actually I believe is a 12-footer.
12-footer.
Yeah, so...
4 and 4 is how much?
8.
And 4 more is how much?
12.
All right.
It's a 12-footer. It's got a V-nose on the front.
I was messing with him, everybody. V-nose. Get a little more storage up front. I like that.
That's correct.
All right. Plus, it's more aerodynamic would be the word. I was going to say wind resistance, but that's old language.
This particular model does have an anodized sides. You can't really see it on this.
I'll put the ramp up. You keep talking.
It's got the anodized sides. It's got LED lights on it all the way around.
I like that.
This is what I mean by the anodized.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's real sharp.
Very stylish.
Yep.
You can't quite see the side of it, but what's that called? A two-tone? I mean,
there's a two-tone on the back. It's kind of like a pewter silver, and then there's a chrome angled piece, and then it's got the black
aluminum wheels, radial tires.
Aluminum radial.
Torsion suspension.
Yes.
Wow.
Flush lock side door. A lot of people like that.
You can't see this, but it's got a jack at the very rear. So in the event you were unhooked from your vehicle and you wanted to still load or unload your motorcycles, you would put these stabilizer jacks down.
Correct.
And be able to back without the front of the trailer flipping up in the air.
Correct.
This is a nice trailer.
Yeah, it's a really, really good quality trailer.
It's a brand called Hallmark, everybody. Where'd he go? Did he leave me? I have no idea where he's at. Okay, Brandon, we're still on TV.
Oh, I know.
He was leaving. He was doing a walkabout. Thought he was at Outback.
It does have what's called a triple tube tongue on the front.
Really?
So it's a good,
a little stronger, nice and beefy.
Stronger. Yep.
But this is like a low slung trailer. It pulls like a dream. In other words, much lower to the ground. Will it haul 2, 4? I don't have any idea how many motorcycles.
It's designed for 2 motorcycles, but if I call them crotch rockets. The little small little race bikes.
Okay.
You probably get one more in there.
Okay.
On top of that.
All right. Now this other one next to it is a Hallmark Edge.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Same low profile design, a little more bling to it.
Right.
In other words, these anodized front corners, cast aluminum corners.
Yep.
This has also got the stainless steel down the sides.
Yes, it's got the anodized. Here's a look at the wheels. We had mentioned this one over here had the aluminum wheels.
Custom wheels.
This is the same style wheel on this one as well.
Okay. Now there's the rear stabilizer jack down, so you can see. That is so nice because I've met people that will put the ramp door down, trailer not hooked to anything,
and
drive something up it. Back of the trailer slams into the ground. You got all that nice stainless steel. Next thing you know, it's going to be bent.
Right.
Look at this side door. It has a flush lock.
Yeah, a lot of people like that because they can actually lock from the inside.
Yes.
And then the bar lock is there for extra security.
Wow.
Now, this particular model has the rubberized floor all the way through.
I see it's got white walls. The other one had white walls and ceiling, too.
White walls and ceiling. Finished off interior.
These are nice.
Clean look.
Very clean. Now, this will haul more motorcycles?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
it's bigger.
It's also got the side D-rings as well.
This is wider.
This one is an
8.5 wide.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. So for more information, Brandon is very knowledgeable of these. It's got the rubber on the ramp door and so on. These are a brand called Hallmark. Are they on our website?
They are on our website.
Wellers.com.
It's a real good quality brand that we have here. We
Nationwide warranty, toll-free number.
Yep. Plenty of different styles here as well. So if the motorcycle
we can custom order it any way they want.
Yep.
But, we got these in stock. These are kind of your upper-end motorcycle-type trailers. Mm-hmm. But, you got a couple $30,000 motorcycles. You want a nice trailer to haul it in.
Exactly.
What's that called? Styling. You want to be styling.
Styling and profiling.
All right. 337-8228. Are the phones on yet, or what time are we going to turn them on today?
They'll probably be on about 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, anything else we need to know?
Just check out our website, Wellers.com. Come talk to Brandon, Brooks, Earl, Jason, or Terry.
All right. Going to be open today 9 to 1.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
Ready. That's it.
I got to run.
All right.
Okay. I'm going back inside, everybody. And I think we're going to talk about these again one more time in the 7:30 to 8 hour, hopefully. But they are some real nice trailers. They're on display right now at Wellers. And, of course, if it's not what you want, we'll get you what you want. All right. I'm going back in. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. I'm going to still keep talking. Hey, Barry. How'd he sneak in here? You guys let him in so early? That's Barry from Dry Zone. Shouldn't talk to him that way. Was he? Daggone, he's not supposed to do that when we're in 10 feet of each other. That's the cardinal rule. When we're in 10 feet of each other, nobody talks bad about nobody. You got to do it when you're far away. Man, Barry, wait till you get on and tell you how many ways people can watch or listen to this show. It's unbelievable. Next thing you know, we're going to be having a big screen down at the beach or something. Anyway, what else is going on? Wellers is open today. I want people to stop in and look at those trailers. I got Pastor Bob Weed coming on from Eagles Nest in the 8 to 8:30 hour. And then I got Dr. T, Dr. Trillia is coming on. That used to be Brooks's favorite chiropractor. Now they're just friends.
He is a great chiropractor.
I think he's going to straighten you out when he gets here.
That works.
Okay.
And we can use that table right there.
Right, literally. It's going to literally straighten you out. All right, so anyway, what else do I got to talk about? Mid-South Audio, I got to brag on them for just a minute. Have I got time? If I got 20 minutes left?
You don't have 20 minutes left, but
All
you
right.
have about
Kevin
5.
Short, the owner and operator of MidSouthAudio.com, did something yesterday I've never seen anybody do before. You can view what he did at the Jim Weller Facebook page. There's a video of what he did. But Mid-South Audio is a company that if you were to go to the Freeman stage and watch a concert, they do the sound there. They do the lighting there. They do it at many different places, many different venues, inside, outside, and so on. So they are in the business of you're having an event, you're having an anniversary, you're having an auction, and you need speakers and you need amplifiers and you want everybody to be able to hear everything. That's what they do. They sell if you want to just buy, but they mainly rent all kinds of sound equipment. They even rent things like drum sets and keyboards and stuff like that. Also, they have a full-blown recording studio in Georgetown if you want to record something. So there's just a lot of things that Mid-South Audio offers. So it's called MidSouthAudio.com, and the phone number is 856-6993, 856-6993. But I just want to tell you something that I witnessed yesterday. Yesterday at Jimmy's Grill in Rehoboth, Dan Gaffney has been celebrating his 30th year of broadcasting just in Delaware alone, okay? And Kevin from Mid-South Audio brought a gift for Dan, and it was called a RE20 microphone. So for those watching me, this particular microphone is one of these RE20 microphones, okay? So he gives Dan Gaffney a pair of white gloves and says, Dan, I got a gift for you in honor of your 30th year from the gang and the team at Mid-South Audio. So then Dan puts these white gloves on, and then he opens up this thing, and he hands it to him, and it's all wrapped up, and he unwraps it. It's one of these microphones, and it's gold-plated. And I'm like, holy mackerel. They took one of these microphones and dipped it in gold plating, and now it's gold-plated. Well, that isn't what they did. They had the company that makes the microphone disassemble it. Then they had it gold-plated by another company. Then they reassembled it. So like the screws and stuff, they had to retap the holes because once the screws were dipped in the gold-plated, then they were bigger than they used to be. So where they went in, and it was a very involved project, and there is only 3 of these ever been done by this company. Dan Gaffney, the Delaware Dan Gaffney has one of them. Ryan Seacrest has another one, and Rush Limbaugh has the third one. And what we're going to do, we're going to get those three together, and we're going to have them on at some point on Weller Does Delmarva, and they're each going to bring their microphone and show it to us. So stay tuned for that. There'll be announcements of when that'll be. I'm working on it day and night. So anyway, it was first class, Kevin Short. First class. Thank you for being part of my show. Thank you for being part of the community. And thank you, Dan Gaffney, for all you've done for our community as well. 30 years just in Delaware. So anyway, I don't know if Dan's been on the air how long, but I know when he was very young, he wanted to be on the radio, and he's doing it. Anyway, MidSouthAudio.com, 856-6993 if you need any of the services they have to offer. And if you want to watch that little video of Kevin presenting that to Dan, just go to Jim Weller on Facebook, and you'll find it there amongst the hundreds of pictures. Anyway, that was a good morning. Other than that, I got Barry from Dry Zone coming up here in a few minutes. If you are not watching us, if you're listening on the radio and you're going to get in your car and go somewhere, I keep saying it backwards. You can't watch us if you're getting ready to get in your car. Don't do it. Don't do it. But you can watch the show on Jim Weller on Facebook. We got tons of people watching now, and they seem to go back and watch it again. I have a beautiful lime green shirt on today. Oh, it's only on TV. I'm sorry. Well, if you want to really see my shirt, it's go to My Cozy TV and watch it. It's a beautiful, beautiful lime green. So anyway, we got Dr. T, Pastor Bob, and Barry from Dry Zone. Three very, very intelligent people, okay? So by 9 o'clock this morning, you are going to be on information overload. But we got a lot going on. We're having a lot of fun. I talked about that big raffle, tag number 70, Delaware low-digit surf fishing tag number 70. That is the station number for Bethany Beach Volunteer Fire Company. They are raffling that tag off. We need you to get some tickets. They're only $20 each, 3 for $50, and you can get them at the station today, or you can get them by going online to shopbethanybeachfire.com. All right? So take advantage of that. You know, one more thing I want to tell you. Every year, and I've seen it before. It's this big truck convoy. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen it or not. It's huge. It's next Saturday. It starts in Harrington and goes to Milford and comes to Greenwood and back to Harrington. It's neat whether you're a big kid or you got kids or you got grandkids. Make plans to check that event out. It starts in Harrington at 10 o'clock at the Delaware State Fairgrounds next Saturday. That is Delaware Special Olympics. What are you telling me? We're going off the radio?
That's correct.
Already?
Yep, all right.
All right, radio folks, stay tuned. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. TV people, we're going to hang right there with you, okay? So we're going to get Barry over here. Drag him on over. Get that big hook. Get Barry Adkins. Here he comes, everybody. Barry Adkins from the audience, okay? And for I got to tell you how many places you can see us and hear us now. WellerDoesDelmarva.com is 1.
Right.
My Facebook page is 2. My Cozy TV is 3. I don't know what's next.
Wow.
That's a wow.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible. So
I like the TV on the beach thing, though. That sounds cool.
Oh, yeah, we'll be putting it. Yeah, we'll be. Well, what we'll do, we'll start putting it in movie theaters.
There you go.
And free popcorn first thing in the morning. Anyway, Barry, what's going on in your world?
Well, you know, it's football season. We're just talking about.
Oh, you're a football player?
No.
Oh, okay. But it's football season anyway.
Football season.
Okay.
And for those people out there that have a basement that's just a yucky storage place, we can refurnish it and dress it up.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Make it a cool, one of these type rooms, one of the game room.
Oh, and a game room, exercise room, home office, home theater. That looks good, doesn't it?
Awesome, yes. And we, what we do is first, obviously, is make it sure that it's waterproof, that there's no issues with water and things like that.
Health issues, too.
We can dress it up with non-organic materials so that if there was a plumbing leak or something, it's not going to ruin your
water
basement.
pipe bust, yeah.
And but we can make it a usable living space, increase the square footage of your home, and show you how you can do that.
Anybody that's ever had a pipe bust
Mm-hmm.
and has had a lot of damage and sheetrock, and then you're always worried, do I have any mold somewhere that they didn't catch or whatever?
Right.
This non-organic stuff that you guys put on the walls or build walls out of, it's so comforting. I mean, in other words, if you had a problem, once the water goes away, you got to deal with what happened. But other than that, there's no ripping walls out, arguing with insurance companies and so on. I would think an insurance company would love a place that had this.
Absolutely, because it's
You're just going to deal with the
just
water
clean it.
pipe,
All.
right?
Just
Yep.
dry it up.
But I know people that have had water damage that have fought with insurance companies for months and so on. I mean, this simplifies it. So this is for basements. I mean,
Yes.
you can do the outer walls,
Yes.
but if somebody said, no, I want to build some rooms in this basement and so on, you can do it all.
We can do it all. We can. They can tell us what their dreams are, and we can come up with a plan on how to accomplish that.
Now, your own people do it all.
We do everything.
Right. So if you deal with dry zone, you're dealing with dry zone.
Correct.
Not a bunch of the cheapest contractors they could find or anything like that. They're owner operated. The people are their people,
Yes.
and they're their team.
Absolutely.
And if you have any problems, you talk to one company.
Yep. Just give us a call.
All right. So, how long you been with Dry Zone?
4.5 years.
Wow. And I mean, we're talking. Oh, we're back on the radio. Well, very good. We're back on the radio. So, good morning
Hello,
to the radio crowd. We are talking to Barry from Dry Zone. Just in case you didn't know, this is Barry from Dry Zone, and I asked him how long he's been there. He'd been there 4.5 years. But, I mean, on a daily basis, you personally go out. So if somebody hears you on the radio or sees you on TV, you personally will go out, crawl around underneath their house, look around, and you're the one who's going to talk to them.
Yes.
If they call you.
If they call me.
Okay.
Yes. And I'll go out there and listen to their concerns, or if they don't even know what they have any concerns, maybe it's just curious.
I say it like this to people all the time. If you own a house, you have absolutely no reason to not call Dry Zone and let them to do a home inspection.
Correct.
You have nothing at all to lose, correct?
It's a
There's
no
no
obligation.
charge.
Mhm.
If there's nothing there, you're not going to suggest anything.
Mm-hmm.
If there is something there, it's just a suggestion.
Yep.
And then they can ponder it and think about it. If they can't afford it, there's financing options.
We have all kinds of ways to collect.
And I guess if somebody has a house they're thinking about selling, why not get a free Dry Zone home inspection? Because that would be one more selling point. I had them out here and they didn't find anything.
Right.
All right.
So yes.
Did I say that right?
Yep. So
Okay.
it's a no obligation inspection, depending on whether it's a crawl space basement or foundation problem or even concrete settlement. We can come out there.
Yep.
Size
Got a
it up.
sidewalk and,
Show how we can take care of it.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than somebody tripping and then you finding out you weren't properly insured and
Right.
they
And then
busted their chin and they had braces and oh my gosh.
and a lot of times,
Dreaming it up here.
Exactly. Like if you live in town, most
Yeah,
people
the town
don't
requires
know
it.
that. A lot of people don't know that the sidewalk's their responsibility.
Absolutely. I know it.
And
I know it.
we've caught a lot of people like the off guard.
I've got property or had property in a town where they let me know the sidewalk was my responsibility and had to be level. I got it.
And and we do everything. We're like right now, we just had a big project up in Wilmington. It's a historic place that was part of the Underground Railroad.
Really?
Yes, up in
And what'd you do there?
It's in Kennett Square.
Kennett
Pennsylvania.
Square.
Yes. We're stabilizing a couple walls, but
No way.
But the trick of it is, they're trying to keep the integrity of the colors and the things of that nature, so that they keep its originality to it.
Right.
So they
don't want to rip all the blocks or bricks down and put all
Correct.
new. They want you to take what's there and straighten my walls out. And
Yep,
we haven't
so-
even mentioned straightening walls out.
Oh no! So it's an amazing, and that I can believe that place had a basement with a basement underneath of it.
Really?
Yeah, it was just all kinds of chambers. It was amazing.
That sounds amazing.
But so we do all
Sounds
that.
like storage to me. Storage on top of storage.
But yeah, so we can do all this stuff. Just again, give us a call. We can.
You
Come
going
out
to
and
give
share-
your number?
Yes, I have a
Right.
special
What-
number.
So this is a number. I would like somebody to at least call it today and say good morning to Barry, just so he knows radio,
And
Facebook.
I brought it with me in here today. So
Oh, there we go. All right. What's your number? It starts with 866.
866-471-7962.
That is toll free from anywhere. Right?
Anywhere. in the United States.
866-471 what?
7962.
7962. That's Barry Adkins. Dryzone.com. What a website. All kinds of testimonials and information. And
It's a wealth of information.
a
yes.
wealth of information. If you didn't think Barry knew it all, there's one more place to go, which is the website, right?
Absolutely.
What's this little window?
This is just to show people that we do, like, this is one type of window that we can put in.
This thing looks pretty thick. Is it bulletproof?
Almost. It's a double
Very
pane.
insulated.
Very insulated. This would be used in a home that has a poured wall versus a block wall.
Oh,
It's called an
okay.
insert. But typically, in some older homes, they might build a nice home, but they'll put that real thin single pane
Mm-hmm.
glass window in. And this will dress it up. It also, it's thermal insulated, so it'll protect your home for heat loss.
You install them too?
We do it all. Yeah.
Dang, going.
And we also have the traditional windows for block wall.
Okay.
And those are able to open if you wish to have some fresh air.
But they're also well insulated.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything's all vinyl. So we do it all.
Wow.
Do the
You guys
job.
are something. All right. Dryzone.com on the web. The number again. Now, this number will ring right to Barry, so I do need at least 100. I met one person to call Barry and say good morning. All right. So it's 866
471 7962.
471-7962. If you call now, we'll put you on the air. 866-471-7962.
That's it.
Did I say it right? 471-7962. I got it, everybody.
Woo!
All right. Barry Adkins from Dryzone. Good company to deal with. I've personally dealt with them. I know the people. They're good people. What do you got, like 40, 50 people working there?
It's
like a mini army.
There's a mini army there.
Yep, and it's on Route 16 in Ellendale, the big red barn, the Dryzone. That's actually now their worldwide headquarters, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, you don't have to travel far. Just go there, or better yet, just call them and they'll come to you.
And then stop in and see. We have the basement wall systems in use.
Oh, that's right. The wall's there.
And we have
and in all honesty, there was a water leak there.
Oh, yes.
And the water went up about 5 or 6 inches up the wall, and after it dried out, there.
We have a caller.
In fact, what?
We have a
caller. Can you answer it on speaker? You're going to be on the radio, everybody. Hold on. Here's our caller. I need to hold the microphone. Good morning.
Good morning, Dryzone.
Yes, sir. I just figured I might as well give you a call to let you know somebody's down here listening.
And where are you at?
I'm on the circle in Georgetown.
Really? And how are things in Georgetown?
Sunny and bright as normal.
And what are you going to do today?
I am headed down to the Millsboro Festival and help campaign for Rich Collins.
Oh, is Rich Collins campaigning?
He will be starting today, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for the call.
Sure thing. Thank you for being on the air, Jim.
All right. Have a good, safe day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Awesome.
You had a caller. Thank you, caller. All right. And he'll take more, right? Will your phone handle more calls today?
It will. I've turned it up so it can handle more calls today.
Okay. We're out of time.
Oh, okay. Well,
All
thank
right.
you.
Anything else? I don't want to cut you off. Brooks is pushing over there.
I know you got to watch him. I got to take something back with me, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. You know what that is? Don't say anything. It's a surprise.
Oh, that's right.
It's a gift.
I know what it's not, though, because I've been about it.
What? You thought it was a brand new enclosed trailer for your stock car.
I know, right?
Yeah. No, it's not that. All right. That's next week. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. I'm on my way to Kennedyville, Maryland.
Are you really?
Yes.
What are you doing there?
We are going to look at a sinking porch.
What is a sinking porch? It would be a porch on the front of a house.
Right. And it's
sinking.
I don't know 100% yet, but just
okay.
For what the homeowner called in, and it's rolling over.
Really?
And so I'm going to see if we can take care of it for him.
I got to hear this story. All right, make notes, okay?
I'll have pictures.
Take pictures and make notes.
Awesome.
All right. We should just talk about what you do in a week. Oh, you don't do anything. No, I didn't mean that. We should talk about some of your adventures.
We'll have to
from week to week.
Sometimes they are adventures. Matter of fact, I'm going to start carrying.
I would have never thought of promoting Dryzone for a sinking porch or rolling porch or whatever you call it.
So we're going to go take a look at that. But yeah, I'm going to start. I have a camera I use in my race car. I'll start carrying it with me and going down and taking videos in the crawl space to see what that looks like.
I want to see the videos from the racing.
Yeah,
was there many cars in front of you or none in front of you?
None in front of me. They're all behind me.
All behind you. The camera was worthless.
I got the trophies.
All right, Barry. Thanks a lot.
Have a good day.
All right, everybody. Now, I think we're going to go back outside and hit that trailer one more time. Is that right? 2 of them, as a matter of fact. So for those listening on the radio, go to Facebook real quick. Look up Jim Weller and me and Brandon. Brandon and I. I'm going to switch mics. You ready? Okay. Brandon and I are going outside of the Dryzone studio. I forgot to mention, this is the Dryzone studio that we're in. Okay? But we're going outside for people to watch, and we're going to talk about these 2 trailers because Brandon thought of some more things he forgot to say the first time around. So these are a brand called Hallmark.
Yes.
And good company, been around a long time. These are motorcycle enclosed trailers, right?
Correct, yep.
They're designed. I mean, you can haul whatever you want, right?
Right.
They're not required to only haul
multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose, but they are a lower profile trailer that is designed for people that live in a development that, Brandon, come this way. For people that live in a development that prohibits trailers in your parking lot or your driveway, you can back these right in your garage with your motorcycles in it or whatever you want to haul. But they're also less wind resistant, so people that haul a motorcycle, they know that's all they're going to haul, and they don't want another foot of trailer up in the air.
Exactly.
You know. So anyway, this one here, Hallmark, you want to point out some of the things?
I
like the side door.
The side door, people really like the side doors. Those flush locks are really useful. Can you hear me over that?
Yeah. Has a deadbolt, too.
Has a deadbolt as well. That's what people really like about it because you're going to have a lock on the actual plunger. And
right.
You have a lock on the deadbolt.
Yep.
Now, this particular model also has
a bar
lock that you can put a padlock on top of it as well. So
rubber floor. Look at that. Is that a coin?
Rubberized floor. This one is a rubberized diamond plate.
Okay. Looks like diamond plate aluminum, except it's rubber. See you, Barry?
Correct. Yes.
Yep, you too.
And the motorcycle enthusiasts, they really like that because, if you're riding, especially on a morning like this, and you got moisture on tires or something like that.
Yeah.
It helps with the grip of.
That's right, especially if you're loading or unloading or something like that, because that's why they put it on the ramp door too.
Right.
Right. Okay. Got all the D-rings in the floor. It's got removable wheel chocks, white vinyl walls, white vinyl ceiling.
And a lot of people like that. That's very easy to clean.
Can I mention this one thing? What is that called?
That little circle up there?
There's one up on the driver's side top corner, one
right
2/3 of the way down on the back of the trailer. Mm-hmm. What is that?
It's what's called a sidewall vent.
Well, it don't have a roof vent.
No,
but a roof vent won't do what a sidewall vent will do.
Correct. A roof vent just allows light
and air to go out.
Yeah, to go up and through the roof. Where a sidewall vent will do is as you're driving, it's designed, the one on the front
creates a cross flow.
Correct. It pulls
I got
air
it now.
in, and then
gets them gas fumes out of there.
Correct.
Now, that makes sense because think about this. You've got an enclosed trailer with electric brakes on it. Mm-hmm. So the brakes work by
electric
12 volt. So there's potential for a spark. You've got motorcycles in it full of gasoline.
Right.
Or say you're a contractor and you've got
generator,
air compressors full of gasoline.
Yep.
You're going down the road, you need to use your brakes, but you got a trailer full of gas fumes.
Right.
That's why, everybody, it's called a cross. What's it called? A
side
because they put one on one side, one on the other, and it creates a cross flow as it goes down the road.
Right, as you're driving forward.
Will it work if they're backing up fast? No, it'll make more fumes go in it. If they're going backwards, won't it?
Well, no. If you're going backwards, it does the same thing. That sidewall
I'm just
vent
messing with you.
Going that way. Hey,
you thought for a minute that it increased the fumes.
It did not.
Admit it.
No.
He did.
Not. I'm not that gullible.
Okay.
So
not even for just a second, you didn't think it? All right. All right. Well, anyway, this is a brand called Hallmark. We got a couple of them here. This one's 8.5 foot wide.
Yep.
All right. The other one, is that 7 wide?
That's correct.
Okay. So we got a couple nice ones here, plus many other trailers. Big sale. How in the world's the sale working?
Oh, the sale is doing phenomenal. The word is out. We were trying to keep it a secret for the first couple of weeks, but we just can't do that anymore.
We actually did keep it a secret for a little while until we got them all squared away.
We did, but
we are selling trailers, man.
Yeah, we are really moving trailers.
So I want to say thanks to everybody that's bought a trailer because we're running into a lot more people that said, I bought a little landscape trailer. Now I'm back for an enclosed trailer.
Right.
Now I need a dump trailer.
Right.
And I had my own aluminum trailers, and I want one of them too. Right. So many people own 2 and 3 trailers. It's kind of an amazing little thing, isn't it?
It is. And the big thing is if you've seen a trailer in the past couple of weeks that you're interested in, get in here and buy it because it may not be here.
We have never, I don't know, I won't use the word never. It's been years since we actually ran out of a certain trailer. Like the other day, didn't we have a 20-foot long landscape trailer?
Right.
And now we're out of them.
Right.
It was like extra wide, 102 inches wide, had like 80-some inches between them.
Correct.
Now we're out of it. Now we got them on order. I mean, we order the minute we sell stuff, but still, to order a trailer takes us 4 to 6 weeks sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
So definitely get in here if you've seen it. If not, we can also, like you said, order trailers. If there's something that you like that we don't currently have in stock, we can.
And we do a lot of that.
You. Yeah,
Brooks is always ordering them.
Yeah, he's real good at special ordering the trailers. So.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
I got to get back inside, okay?
Sure.
All right. Weller's Utility Trailers, Route 13 in Bridgeville, Delaware. Going to be open today at 9 o'clock, 9 to 1, 9 to 5 through the week, 337-8228, 337-8228. Give a call. And if you don't need anything, just give a call and leave a message for Brandon and said how tall he looked on the TV. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
I'm going to leave you, okay? Thanks, Brandon. That's Brandon Ritter. That's Brooks Ritter's little brother. All right. I'm going inside, okay? Ready? Ready. Here we go. All right. So you're listening to Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. Yes, we have a good time doing this show. Tremendous amount of research and preparation goes into it. And if you were here, you would see it before the show. I'm switching mics. I've switched over. Barry from Dry Zone did a good job. He got a phone caller, and that company there does a great job. I got Pastor Bob coming on between 8 and 8:30, and then I've also got Dr. T coming on between 8:30 and 9. And what is another item I want to talk about? Let me just talk about we need a cleaning person. This is a help wanted position. Let me do an ad for L&W first, and then I'll tell you about this help wanted position, okay? L&W Insurance Agency is the insurance agency I deal with. My goodness, I've dealt with them 25, 30 years. They do a real good job for me. I have been promoting them now for almost 2 years, and have had many people that have switched insurance companies and switched over to L&W Insurance Company and have told me they've been very happy with the service they received. They have answered their questions. They have told them about things in reference to their insurance they didn't know. So if you're looking for somebody to take a look at what insurances you have and make sure you're properly insured, L&W Insurance Agency is a good company for that. If you have no insurance at all, of course, L&W is a good company for that too. Another thing they really pride themselves on, there's nothing worse than I've got insurance and I've now got a claim. Somebody's run into me, I've run into somebody, a roof collapsed, the wind got a hold of this, and I don't know what to do. That is where L&W really shines. They want to work between you and the insurance company when you have a problem. So most people were like, well, my insurance agent only wanted to be involved when they were selling me insurance. Well, L&W wants to be involved when you need your insurance, when you have a problem, because they don't want that insurance company to frustrate you. So they're not miracle workers and they're not magicians, but they're people that get involved and they try to make a difference and they try to give exceptional customer service. And they've been doing that now for 84 years. So think about it. How in the world could you be in business since 1932 and keep on keeping on? So that's what they're doing. So it's called L&W Insurance Company. 856 is the phone number, 856-7828, 856-7828. They have a website, lwinsurance.com. Tell them I sent you. Good people, whether you need homeowners or health insurance or life insurance or commercial coverage, auto, they will help you out. All right, help wanted. So we brought this up in the meeting the other night. Brooks, you can chime in if you have any comments, but we need a cleaning person. Is that right? Okay, so we have decided as a company that we want to hire somebody to work about 10 hours, maybe 15 hours a week. Could be a very flexible schedule. It's during the day, not at night, right? Don't want them in here on Saturdays, so it'd be a Monday through Friday or whatever days work. I think what would be perfect if somebody could work 2 to 3 hours a day. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if people are interested in that, but there might be somebody out there that says, you know what, going to drop the kids off at school, going to swing by Weller's, going to work for 2 or 3 hours, and head on, get on with the rest of my day. We need somebody to do what? Mop the showroom floor, clean the windows, empty the trash cans. I don't know if it's called dust or clean the shelves and the counters. We're really getting a lot of traffic through here. We want to make the store look better and nicer and cleaner and neater. And so we're just trying to tune it up. We've got about 4 or 5 offices here that would need cleaning and so on and so forth. So if somebody is interested in that, I guess they would just apply in person, come in and talk to Terry or Jason. Pays $9 an hour. So that way you know what it is right there. And we would put you on the payroll. It's not cash under the table or anything like that. And we're looking for somebody. And who knows what it would transition into? I have no idea. So if you have any interest in that, best thing to do would be don't come in on a Saturday, but through the week, come in and talk to Jason or Terry. Is that okay? I guess they could come in today. It doesn't matter. We need somebody. All right. Now, what's the next thing I want to talk about? Wilson's Auction, I want to mention again that they're having a huge sale today. You say where? Well, you actually have two choices today. Starting at 9 o'clock at the Delaware State Fairgrounds at the Green Lot, they have got all kinds of construction equipment, farm equipment, all kinds of vehicles, all kinds of things. Huge equipment auction. That's today, starting at 9 o'clock on Route 13 in Harrington at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. If you get close, you can't miss it because there is all kinds of stuff out there, and it's all going to be sold today to the highest bidder. Then you go to Route 113 in Lincoln. That's Wilson's Auction right there. Been there over 40 years, and they're going to be having an auction today starting at 10 o'clock this morning. And that auction is going to go all day and into the night. So you have got Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln, and then you've got them up at the Harrington Fairgrounds today, and you can check them out. Their phone number is 422-3454, 422-3454, or on the web, it's wilsonsauction.com. They'll take good care of you. Good people, always a bargain, no buyer's penalty. What you bid is what you pay. All right, what's next? Brooks, did I miss anything or anybody? Our good friend Jerry Santoro. Man, he does a good job. I don't know when he wants me to start telling everybody he sells firewood, but Jerry's Lawn Care does lawn care. So they cut grass and weed whack and will reseed your yard or overseed your yard or whatever you need done there as far as lawn care. That's one thing Jerry does. Jerry also puts in irrigation systems for lawns. So if you've got one, or if it's the time of year you're winding down and you want yours winterized or serviced, he does that. He also does pavers. He's a certified E.P. Henry paver installer. His estimates are free. I've had many listeners deal with him, and I've been very happy with him. He's a good guy. He takes care of our grass and weeds and stuff here at Bridgeville, does stuff for me at my house. I've dealt with him for years. Locally owned, locally operated, first-class individual, but he also sells firewood. I don't know if it's too early to mention that or not, but I just recently got some from him, and I was very happy with it. So one more thing he does. If you have a lot that you need cleared, you're going to build a garage or build a new house, or you just want it cleared, or you got some trees that are leaning or sagging or just making you feel uncomfortable and you want them cut down or cut up, stumps ground or dug up, Jerry Santoro, which is Jerry's Lawn Care, can do it all. So you tell him I sent you. You'll be happy with him. Estimates are free. He's honest. He's fair. And he'll do what he says he's going to do. It's 363-6025. 363-6025. It's JLC-LLC.com. All right? 363-6025. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is, I mentioned the Special Olympics. The big truck convoy is next Saturday, okay? Got Pastor Bob Weed from Eagles Nest coming in. Big event going on there at the Eagles Nest property today. He's going to tell us a little bit about that. And at 8:30, we have my favorite chiropractor, Dr. Trulia, okay? And a close second would be Dr. Bud to keep them all happy. How's that? We're going to talk about chiropractic care, and if you have a pain in the neck and you want that pain in the neck going, Dr. T and Dr. Bud can help you. How's that? A pain? Oh, now you're clarifying. Okay. All right. So anyway, you're insinuating that you're not talking about a person being a pain in the neck. You're talking about a literal pain in the neck. Okay. I didn't quite understand what you meant there, Brooks. Appreciate you clarifying that. All right. Right. You just want to make sure I wasn't talking about you, is what you're saying, right? Pretty much. Brooks is always worried about everybody starting with Brooks. Right. All right. Anyway, we talked about the cleaning person. We talked about Special Olympics. We talked about this low-digit surf fishing tag. What do you think about that? Tag number 70. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Today is your last chance to get a ticket for that, all right? You can get it at the Bethany Beach Volunteer Fire Company. And, again, number 70, Station 70. It's kind of cool, especially if you live in that area. So it's a low-digit surf fishing tag, and they're raffling it off. And you can get tickets at the fire station today, or you can go online to shop, the word shop, S-H-O-P, which we all love to do, shop BethanyBeachFire.com, okay? $20 a piece, 3 for $50. Wouldn't it be neat to win that? That's worth a few $1,000. You could sell it, or you could keep it. Or you could keep it and then sell it. You can't sell it and then keep it. All right. All right. Brooks, what have I missed? Anything? Everything? Hey, what do you think about them motorcycle trailers? Are they cool? They are nice. We're going to be open today, 9 to 1. We have done something. When did we start this? August? Lowered our prices. Put everything on sale. In August, it wasn't everything on sale. In August, it was a lot of stuff on sale. And we sold a lot more trailers. Price. Now, we sell probably half our trailers are people from out of state. Is that crazy or what? There is. So, like, what kind of states do we sell trailers to? Really? Okay. All right. Anyway, so I don't know what's going on
you
there.
Couldn't hear me,
Colin. All right. Anyway.
But other than that, I mean, they'll come from. I mean, we've had them in Maine, all up and down the East Coast. Florida is another big state that we deal with a lot.
Our paperwork tells us that half our customers aren't even from around here.
That's correct.
Okay, that's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the good thing is we're never going to saturate the market.
Yeah, yeah, really.
All right, so it's Weller's Utility Trailers. We had this big sale in August. We sold 20-30% more trailers?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, more than that.
How much more?
46.25%.
So we had a 46% increase in business last month.
Yeah, that's correct.
And this month is looking better?
Absolutely.
I like it, okay?
Yeah,
in other words,
yeah.
it's hard not to be excited about a 46% increase in trailer sales.
Absolutely.
All right, so anyway, and they're coming from everywhere.
They are.
All right. The selection. Nobody's ever seen this many trailers anywhere.
Yep, and we still have plenty of selection.
Yeah, and we still have hundreds on order. So the 500 or 600 or 700 that are sitting out there, if that's not enough, we got them coming in, every day of the week?
Yep, absolutely.
Wow.
We just got some fresh load of Hallmarks in. Look real nice.
Is there like 3 of them on that load?
Uh-huh.
So how many come on a load? Anywhere from 3 to what?
3 to 40, depending.
3 to 40 on a
depending
load.
on what kind of trailer it is.
All right. We're going to take a break from the radio?
Yes.
All right. We're going to take a break from the radio. So for those who are listening on the radio, don't watch your radio. If you're listening on the radio, go to My Cozy TV real quick or Jim Weller's Facebook page, and you can continue to watch the show during the break. All right. We'll be back. All right. For everybody watching on TV, watching on my Facebook, it's not called My Facebook. It's called My Cozy TV. Comcast 204. Well, I don't need to tell you if you're watching, you're watching. But if you're watching on Jim Weller live on Facebook, you can watch later. How many people are watching? We're not in the 300s, are we?
At the current second, there's
Okay.
10 people watching right this second.
Actively. Send Brooks a message if you would. All right, he's
absolutely.
watching. All right.
But it's it's amazing how many
But
people
then
are
we
watching.
also today are streaming at WellerDoesDelmarva.com.
That's correct.
Okay, that's way too much.
And we're on TV, and we're on the radio.
Yeah, this is way too much for me, okay? There's nothing else more we can do, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
there probably is, but I don't know if I can manage much
other
more.
planets. Right. Okay, so if you are listening or watching and you have anything you want to promote, let me tell you the difference between us and somebody else that sells promotion, okay? Number one, it's us, all right? So it's us. Our energy, whether you like it or hate it, that's that, okay? Secondly, you're not just buying a radio ad that after that 30 seconds is over, it's gone. No, it's on radio, it's on TV, it's on Facebook, and it's on the stream. And then we have people, we just watch the numbers all week long. They go back, and they go back, and they go back. And every time they go back, we don't rebill you for the ad. You only pay for the ad one time. And then after that, however many times it gets viewed, those are all just bonuses, okay? So that's like just one free speeding ticket after another. All right? Bonuses. Get out of jail free cards. So anyway, it's called Weller Does Delmarva. So if you want to advertise, if you want to be on the show, just give me a call, 337-7300, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and we'll see what we can do. The other thing is Wall Service Center, I want to mention, is going to be open today from 8 to noon. Great place to get your automobile worked on. Local business, third generation, been around 58 years. 58 years. Think about that. What a testimony to doing a good job. Many businesses don't even survive 4 or 5 years anymore. 58 years of serving the community, third generation Wall Service Center, downtown Milford, right next to the Bicentennial Park, right across the street from Abbott's Grill, right next to Arenas, not far from Goat Island. Also, there's the dog park. I like that. You can walk your dog, but you can walk your goat. So if you want to get your oil changed at Wall Service Center, bring your dog. You can go walk the dog park. And I don't know if you've been there, Brooks. Have you?
I haven't been there, no.
Well, tell us all about it.
I can't.
All right. I've been there, okay? There's a small dog park and a big dog park. But the dog parks look the same size. So it took me a while to understand what the sign meant, because one says small dog park, big dog park. But what it is one's for small dogs and one's for big dogs. Okay?
I can see you just sitting there thinking, your hand.
Right. I don't understand. I got my tape measure out. I was measuring them because one says small and they look identical. And then there's Goat Island, and I'm thinking, all right, people bring their dog. Who brings their goat to Goat Island? I think that's like a miss. I think something's not right there. Do you understand?
Sure.
But I was saying, if you're going to deal at Wall Service Center, these are options that exist. Number one, you're going to get great service. Number one, they're going to stand behind what they do. Number two, they're conveniently located. They got great hours. You can make an appointment online at Wall Service Center. But then, wallservicecenter.com. I forgot to throw that in there. Then you can eat at Arenas, or you can eat at Abbott's, or you can eat at both. They're allowed. Okay, you can go from one to the other, have your meal at one and have dessert at another. Then there's the Bicentennial Park. There's a big pavilion. You can have lunch there or a snack or whatever. You can go to the dog park and walk your dog. For exercise, you could just walk the Mississippi River if you want, just for exercise. And there's also Goat Island, okay? Oh, there's a kayak launch. I forgot all about that. 2 of them. So if launching one kayak's not enough, you can launch 2. Or you could launch the same kayak 2 different times and use each launch if you want. Is that what he meant?
I believe so.
Okay, I was just thinking. Or you can just buy 2 kayaks and lend one.
Or you could take off from one and come in at the other.
Oh, my gosh. The possibilities are endless. Okay? So anyway, there's a kayak launch. I should have like a little shed down there renting kayaks. And dog grooming supplies, dog snacks.
Goat food.
The little bag, you pick up the dog residue. Shot collars. All right. Enough about Wall Service Center. The possibilities of dealing there and enjoying the neighborhood are endless, okay? The next thing he's going to do is tell me there's Vanderwin's ice cream right around the corner. There is, isn't there? See what I'm saying? Downtown Milford just keeps getting better and better and better. What is coming next? The Touch of Italy?
Yep.
Yes, on the corner. See?
It used to be M&T Bank or something.
M&T Bank.
Yep.
There's more money in sandwiches than there is in banking, I think, anyway. So anyway, downtown Milford is where it's happening, and it's the only opportunity you'll have to be in 2 counties at one time. Okay? Because the Mississippi River, I don't know exactly what part of the river separates it, but somewhere in that river separates Kent County from Sussex County. Are we back on the radio yet?
Not quite, almost.
Okay, this is filler time is what I'm doing right here. All right, so anyway, if you're watching us, we'd love to hear from you. Should we give away a free gift? What have I got? Kayak, free kayak. What do they got to do to get a free kayak?
I'll let you pick that.
Be the 105th caller. Yeah, $200 handling fee. Okay, if you want to win a free kayak, be caller number 105, and the only thing is there's a $200 handling fee. Is that right?
That'll work for me.
And you got to pay that to Brooks in cash.
Yes.
Okay, so you're not going to get that offer everywhere, all right? I'm going to make it real easy. You be the 105th person to call me. I'll give you a free kayak. Is that okay? I'm keeping the paddle, though.
Wow.
That's where I'm going to make my money, selling that paddle. All right? 337-7300 if you want to win a free kayak. All you have to be is caller 105, and we'll give you a kayak. You think anybody's going to call?
They better get calling soon.
Don't stop. It has to be a different caller every time. I'm dead serious, folks. 105 calls. Whoever is number 105, I'll give you a free kayak just for the fun of it. Huh?
Who are you assigning to count?
I have no idea. Well, when they call, they'll leave a message, and that will be number 1. It'll be like number 1, number 2, and okay. 337-7300. Let's see what happens. What? I got to keep moving. Will count. Will count. I got to move on. Am I done with the Wall Service Center commercial?
Yes, and
I went from ice cream to oil changes. What?
If there's a winner, we'll call them. We won't be calling the 105 people to let them know.
Oh, that's right. Win. That's right. So if you're, are we back on the radio?
We are back on the radio.
Quit messing with me. All right, you're over there waving your arm and everything. All right, here he is. Yeah, YMCA. All right, we're back on the radio, everybody. Jim Weller here. Weller Does Delmarva. Good morning, and another good morning, okay? We just had an offer for a free kayak. We've decided we are going to take 105 callers. So if you're caller number 105, you will win a free kayak. There's a $200 handling fee that you pay to Brooks in cash, but the kayak will be free if you're caller number 105. Is that right? Is there anything else to it? Any more twists and turns? 337-7300 if you want to win that kayak. Just call and get your friends to call, and whoever is number 105th, the 105th caller wins a free kayak, no handling fee. I'll waive the fee. Okay?
There goes my money.
There goes Brooks's money. I'll buy you some barbecue chicken today. Pastor Bob, why don't you come on over if you would? This gentleman that you see entering the screen at the moment is Pastor Bob Weed, okay? And he is one of Mrs. Weed's favorite sons, okay?
She only has two, so I'm her second favorite.
Second favorite. Oh, okay. All right, so anyway, we're going to talk about Eagle's Nest Ministries in Milton, Delaware. Big church, got a lot going on, but it's a very big building, but small relationships, meaning you get to know people. It's a very, what would I call it, very inviting environment, very friendly environment.
Family-oriented.
Yeah.
We're trying to be a family.
Something for kids and everybody. Everybody's got something there. Yeah. So don't let the big building and all the blacktop scare you.
No, we're just people like everybody else.
Right. The door's the same size. And
That's
everybody
right,
just gets through the door. No matter how big the building is, the doors are the same size. And it's quite a personable church. We have a, what do you call that, a little cafe out there where people gather and kind of chit-chat with one another and get to know one another. So if you want to get to know somebody brand new, come to Eagle's Nest.
We're big on relationship.
Big on
Everything
relationship.
comes down to relationship. No matter what you're doing in life, it's about other people, networking, having a great relationship, people learning people skills, being able to, interact with different kinds of people and get along.
Was that a nice way of saying tolerate different kinds of people?
More than tolerate.
Right.
People don't want to be tolerated. People
Right.
want to be. People want to feel like you actually care about them and
Right.
like them.
Right. So you got to look at them and talk to them.
Yeah, really be genuinely concerned about their well-being. I think if we just make it a point, the Bible tells us to consider other people's interests as our own or more important than our own. In other words, put people first.
Right. I think that's what you've really took a real seriousness towards getting us out in the community, being servants, going to events and doing things. And that's what Eagle's Nest is really getting known for.
Well, what we're trying to do is change the culture that we live in. Our culture is a very give me culture.
Correct.
And so we're teaching our people just go out and do good for others. Don't try
Nothing
to get
in
anything
return.
from them. That's right.
Right.
Don't try to get anything from them. Don't do it as a gimmick. Just go out and give.
Be genuine.
And then pass it along. Just do good to people. And it's amazing how, people are having a bad day. When somebody stopped last week, I bought somebody lunch. I do it very regularly. It's amazing just buying somebody lunch. You're standing in
somebody
line.
you knew?
No, just a stranger.
Okay. Just a random.
Yeah, just a random person. I'm standing in line, and so I see the person behind me. I just said, tell the cashier, I'll take care of there, and then I begin to walk off. It's amazing how people can't believe that you're doing something nice. A couple months ago, I was at a Chick-fil-A, and a policeman was there. So I bought the policeman lunch, and it was like, thank
Wow.
you. Just do good to people with nothing in return. I didn't have a speeding ticket that I wanted to get rescinded or anything. You just
You didn't want him to take the handcuffs off.
And so that's what take the handcuffs off. You give me a ride in the back of your vehicle kind of thing. But just do good with nothing in return. And we're trying to do that as a church. That is the environment of our church. And then towards one another. Just do good. Give more than you take. Jesus said it's more blessed to give than receive. And so that's what we're really about.
But that is a great concept, and that is a good concept. But it's just, it's not what people think of when they think of a church.
Not for some, but we want to change that.
In other words, everybody,
mindset,
then that's what you're doing.
We're trying.
One event at a time, one person at a time.
That's the way you do it.
Well, very good. Now, tell me, Eagle's Nest. like when do we normally have services, and what do you got going on this weekend, and so on?
We have 2 services, one at 6:30 on Saturday nights and then one on 9:30 on Sunday mornings.
Okay.
Now, tonight's service we have canceled in order to do community service.
Big event right there.
Big event on the campground premises, and so there's going to be some music and things like that.
Tell me the name of the campground. I forgot it. Deep Branch.
Deep Branch Ministries.
Okay. Is got the campground right there.
Right beside our church property, and they're having an event there. And so we're stopping our service so that we can just provide volunteerism and support for that event.
All right.
And those are things we do. We go out into the community and just serve, and just do good. Sometimes we organize it. Sometimes it's just sporadic as people go
Sometimes
out and do
it could be
whatever.
in response to an emergency.
Or in response to a crisis or things like that. Yeah.
Wow. And how long have you been at Eagle's Nest?
I've been at Eagle's Nest since I was just a mere lad, like 2001. Just a kid, 37 years old.
Wow.
How time flies.
And your title, lead pastor?
I'm the lead pastor. Some people call it senior pastor. I like lead better because it doesn't make me sound so old.
Okay, so he's the lead pastor.
The lead pastor. And it's a verb. Right. Leading is a verb versus just a noun.
All right. And so we normally have Saturday evening and Sunday morning. I would describe our church as very into children.
We love everybody, but kids are very special because kids are what life's about. I mean, you think about it. You spend your best years of your life preparing the next generation.
That's true.
And so I think that's a principle that really should be lived out in all of life, whether it's an organization, a church, business. Be thinking about who's coming up behind you and live to put them on your shoulders and advance them. People talk about legacy. Legacy is really what you give to the next generation.
True. That's true. Well, I noticed that we have a lot of kids there.
We do have a lot of kids.
They seem happy, and they're spunky and got a lot of energy.
They do have energy. That's one thing I am jealous.
What's that, the energy level?
The energy they have.
Yeah, it's real visible.
It's very visible.
Very visible.
Wish we could tap
Then we have
that.
a lot of different things going on. I guess we should really steer people to the website.
Go to the website. We have an upcoming series as well that we're starting tomorrow morning called The Game of Life, and we're just going to deal with the board game. It's built around like
spinning thing,
and you have different things that happen in the game that mimic life, and then we're just going to talk about for the next 5 weeks.
Okay.
Life issues, things that we all deal with, decisions that we have to make in life, and then practical advice on how to make those decisions, or when life kind of unravels.
Right.
Because it
throws
does.
you a curveball.
Yep.
Okay. So this evening there is not a service, but normally on Saturday nights there is at 6:30, and then on Sunday morning, so tomorrow morning at 9:30 for sure. Bring your children, bring your grandchildren. Come. It's a very welcoming environment. If you've never been there before, it's easy to get to. How would you describe how to get to Eagle's Nest?
How to get to Eagle's Nest is you come in on Route 16 from the west.
Right.
And you come north or south on Route 1.
Okay.
And it's located just before, if you're going west, right before Route 1. You take a left on Zion Church Road. If you're coming north or south, you're going to take a right on Route 16 going west.
And then it's the second road to the right.
Yeah,
it's on an angle.
Road, yes.
Zion
Church Road, and then you'll see our sign there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they are more than welcome to come if they've never been to church or just looking for a church. I would call it a very family-oriented environment. In other words, so we have people that come as a whole family, and the parents come, or grandparents, and the kids, and everybody in between. So
we have people that come early so they can get. We have not cupcakes. We have like
cupcakes,
donuts, and things like that.
Yeah, coffee
and coffee at our cafe, and so people sit
and little tables and
together
chairs and stuff. Yeah,
just have some fellowship and enjoy some time.
And it's really a great way to just get to know somebody. In other words, I mean, a lot of people they might feel intimidated, or do I know anybody? Well, you would be surprised. You'll find somebody at Eagle's Nest because there's quite a few hundred people there. So it's kind of a nice church. I've been going there. I can't even remember how long, 10, 12, 15 years.
I think you were there before I was, weren't you?
I might have been. I think I remember you moving.
Yeah. In fact, I think you helped me move.
I remember. He overloaded the trailers. It was right after the Y2K thing.
Yeah, it was right after the Y2K thing.
And I think you had a lot of canned goods.
I had some canned goods.
And I remember the front of the trailer was loaded a little heavy.
I didn't have a lot, but I had a few. One of the things that happened when Y2K, our computer at church actually went down.
Did it really?
We had one of those old computers, and so I just let it stay to see what it would do. Sure enough, when it flipped over, it stopped working.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so that justified all the canned goods.
Not all the canned goods, but
all right. I just remember it was a heavy trailer when he moved. But anyway, yeah, that was a while back. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
So anyway, Eagles Nest got a very active website. There's other things going on through the week and small groups meeting and just all kinds of things.
Very active. We try to do
yes.
things in the church community. We do Bible studies, fellowship groups, services. And then we try to get out into the community and do things. And I'm getting more and more active trying to connect with people. What is going on in the community? What are the needs of the community?
Right.
You know, so that we can really focus in on some of the real pressing needs. But really, in this Facebook, you know, cell phone age, we need time to actually be face to face. You know, we have Facebook, but we actually don't meet face to face.
Correct.
And so we really need to create opportunities for people to sit and get together in person. And that's what we're trying to do.
Well, that's a good thing. And so people do come early. I see it every week. They just come, grab
And
a
leave
cup of
late.
coffee.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then they get, while I preach, they get their best 30 minutes of sleep they've had all week.
Yeah, so they're refreshed
So
after
they're
church.
refreshed.
So they can really talk to one another. So, all right, anything else we want to say? It's eaglesnest.ch. And we are off of Zion Church Road.
Zion Church Road. Check us out on the web. That's the big thing. And if you have life issues, we're getting ready to do a series called The Game of Life. Starting tomorrow morning
9:30.
Yep.
All right. And what else do we have? We have Facebook pages there somewhere.
Facebook.
I can't remember them all because there's 2 or 3 things on Facebook. So like us on Facebook if you would, Eagles Nest. And on the phone, what is it,
684-3149.
Nobody's there right this minute.
Not at the moment. No.
Right, there's a nice answering service or answer machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they need something, that'll pass it on to whoever's on call. So
684-3149?
Yep.
Okay. And so anyway, Eagles Nest Ministries in Milton, Delaware. Pastor Bob Weed. Everybody's welcome. Tomorrow morning, 9:30, and you're starting a brand new series called not The Game of Life.
The Game of Life.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be relevant to life.
It's going to be relevant.
To like right now.
It's going to be fun to right now.
Okay, to right now. All right.
That's something that we do. We want to be, you know, we take the Bible, we read it, we study it, and then apply it. How does it apply to today?
Right, like a problem I'm having now, or a
it really is
situation
relevant.
or
It's
an
the most
opportunity.
relevant book you'll read. It deals with all of life issues.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's just, you know, if you're reading the King James version, you know, we don't talk like that anymore. So we read modern versions, and then we bring it into modern day relationships, challenges, business. There's all kinds of money issues in there,
Right.
psychological things, you know, relationship stuff. It's all in there.
Wow.
You know,
All right.
that's what we do.
And it's the best-selling book?
It is the best-selling book of all times.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's amazing. All right, do you want to put a plug in for your book?
Oh, I have a book. You can go and get it on Amazon. It's called
You wrote it
Revelation.
yourself?
I wrote it myself.
So it's a handwritten book?
It's a typewritten book. It's called The Heavenly Worship Service.
Okay.
You can get it on Amazon. And it really is it goes through the book of Revelation, the first 16 chapters. I have a sequel coming out eventually. But it really is optimistic. If you've ever read the book of Revelation, people try to make it negative. But really, when you put it in the context, when it was written,
exciting.
It was actually an answer to the prayers of the people who were struggling. Basically, God saying, I'm with you, I'm going to help you. The situation's going to end. Your problems are going to end soon.
Mm-hmm.
Not the world's going to end. And that's a misunderstanding I think a lot of people have. They think it's all doom and gloom. It's written in a different kind of environment, culture, and that's what I explain in the book, so that the message can be understood.
Okay.
It's very optimistic. Very optimistic.
And you wrote it yourself?
And I wrote it myself. Yep.
Wow. All right.
It took
it's a
5
good read.
years.
Okay. And how much is it? $20?
It's $12.
$12. Okay.
Read it on Amazon. Just type in Robert Weed. I will warn you, you'll get all kinds of books that come up about weed.
Weeds.
So just make sure you get the right one.
Okay. So it's
I don't want my book to go up in smoke.
You don't look up ragweed. It's Robert Weed.
Cannabis or anything like that.
Right. It's Robert Weed. Be specific.
The Heavenly Worship Service.
All right. Thanks a lot. Anything else?
That's all it is.
All right. Check out eaglesnest.ch. And if you're there tomorrow morning, feel free to look me up. And are you going to be there?
I will be there.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All right. Have a good day. All right. Pastor Bob Weed. Good guy. I've known him for a long time, and he does a good job, and he loves everybody and takes good care of us. All right. What in the world is next, Brooks Ritter? Have I talked about what? Cleaning person?
You've talked about that.
Did I talk about George Luff?
I don't think so.
All right. Let's talk about George Luff, my accountant. Okay. He has been dealing with me for many years. My goodness, at least 25, maybe 30. It's called Luff & Associates. They have an office in Dover, one in Rehoboth, and one in Milford. I actually was just at the one in Dover the other day. And one thing they do, of course, they do all types of accounting work, whether you're an individual and you just want somebody to help you, or if you are settling an estate, or if you are a business. But the other thing that I have been promoting now that many, many people have took advantage of is payroll services. Easy Payroll is what it's called. And he does make it easy for Wellers. We've been dealing with them now for a couple years. They take care of all of our payroll, and they can help you whether you have a small business or a huge business. You say, well, I've only got 8 people. That's fine. You could have 2 people, and they'll help you out. Payroll is a very intimidating thing. There's all kinds of new rules and regs and stuff coming out all the time, and it's intimidating. And if you don't want to be bothered with it, you just want to run your business and do what you do and let him do what he does, they have a system called Easy Payroll. They can take care of your W-2s and W-3s, your W-4s, your I-9s. They can do a direct deposit or payroll checks or your 940s and 41s, whatever you need help with. So it's Luff & Associates. Easy Payroll is the name of that. You give them a call. Tell them I sent you. It's 422-9699, 422-9699, luffcpas.com on the web, and they will do a good job for you. Now, you say, I don't deal with them for my accounting. That's okay. You can, though. They're always receiving and accepting new customers, but you don't have to deal with them for them to help you with your payroll. So it's 422-9699, Luff & Associates. All right. Tell me, am I done? Can I leave? Is there more?
There's quite a bit more.
We're not going outside again, are we?
No.
I couldn't take any more. Number 2 nice-looking trailers, though.
Yeah, you actually look like you're getting a little bit of sunburn, so I figured we'd ex-nay the going outside.
I want that to happen. Okay. And what else have we got? We got Dr. T still coming?
Yep, he'll be here.
Okay, he'll be here. You going to tell him that he's your favorite chiropractor?
I am, yes.
Okay. So anyway,
I gotta rectify that relationship.
Okay. So Dr. T is an expert in chiropractic care. Owns and operates Peninsula Chiropractic Center.
Mm-hmm.
He can help you if you have any pains. If you have any pain in the necks in your life, he can help you with that. Is that right?
He also knows the martial arts, so he probably could.
Right. So one way or another, he can help you if you have a pain in the neck. All right. So anyway, we're going to talk about that specifically.
Sure.
Okay, when he gets here. All right. All right. So anyway, we've been busy today. Can I talk about Wilson's auction one more time?
Sure.
Huge sale. Huge. Up at the Delaware State Fairgrounds today. Okay? So it won't be there tomorrow. It's today. Starts at 9 o'clock, so anytime. They have numerous auctioneers auctioning off things. You say, well, what's there? Man, there is farm equipment. There is bulldozers. There is big trucks. There is all kinds of lawn equipment. There are tools. There is just thousands of items that are going to be auctioned off on Route 13 in Harrington at the Delaware State Fairgrounds at the Green Lot today starting at 9 o'clock. Now, one thing Dave Wilson prides himself on is no buyer's penalty. And people say, what is a buyer's penalty? Well, it's called a buyer's premium. Some auctioneers charge you above and beyond what you bid. You bid $100, they charge you 10 to 15% additional on top of that, and that's called a buyer's premium. Dave Wilson describes it like this. If you're receiving it, it's a premium. If you're paying it, it's a penalty. At Wilson's auction, if you bid $100, you pay $100. That's all there is to it. So no buyer's penalty at Wilson's auction. Now, they also have a big auction today on Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware, at their auction facility. It starts at 10 o'clock. They've been there over 40 years. All kinds of stuff there. So go to their website, which is wilsonsauction.com. Call them on the phone, which is 422-3454. Or just stop and see them. You can go to Harrington or Lincoln today. Tuesday night, they have the auto auction starting at 6. And then next Saturday, they're right back at it on Route 113 in Lincoln. And there's 2 houses going to be sold next Saturday. One of them, Jim Weller is going to try to buy. It's in Milford, a nice brick home that's going to be sold. I'm thinking about buying it and having a summer home in Milford, my regular home in Lincoln. But then they're also got one in Dover. I don't want to travel that far to have a summer home. So anyway, well, I guess the brick home should be my winter home. But Wilson's Auction's got 2 houses they're selling next Saturday at absolute auction. I bought houses from them and buildings, and I love buying houses at auction. But anyway, I'm getting off track. It's wilsonsauction.com. Go to their website. Check out all that they got going on. Dave Wilson is a good guy. I like him. He'll treat you fair and square. Take a look at it. Check it out. Can I talk about this tag? Am I out of time? Tell me. Tag
got a couple
number
minutes
70.
left.
What?
You have a couple minutes left.
How much?
A couple.
All right. Well,
We'll go with
quit
3.
talking, I can talk. All right. Tag number 70. Delaware low-digit surf fishing tag number 70. The first one that's going to be sold like this is being sold by the Bethany Beach Volunteer Fire Company, and it's a fundraiser, okay? So they've got this tag, and they want to raffle it off, and somebody's going to win it tomorrow. They're having a great big first responders triathlon tomorrow, and so that's when the winning ticket's going to be drawn. So, and station number 70 is their number, so that's why they're selling tag number 70, okay? So if you want a low-digit surf fishing tag just to help the fire company out, or if you maybe going to get it and resell it, that's probably what I would do. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that you can buy one ticket for $20, or you can buy 3 of them for $50. You can go online and do it right now. ShopBethanyBeachFire.com, okay? So check it out. They're also selling tickets right now at the Firehouse in Bethany Beach because people are signing up for tomorrow's triathlon. So anyway, tag number 70 is that. And we are going to be taking a break in a minute or two, not quite yet. But if you're listening on the radio and you want to switch over and watch us, I'm on Facebook Live. You can watch it there, or you can go to My Cozy TV and watch it there. Got a lot of things coming up. I did want to mention also Help Wanted. We're looking for a cleaning person. So if you have any interest in this, it pays $9 an hour to start. It'd be about 10 to 15 hours a week cleaning inside our showroom, cleaning the windows, cleaning the offices, emptying the trash cans. You could work 2-3 hours a day is what we would like. But, you know, if you need to work more and work less days, whatever you want to do, we're open-minded. Just come on in and talk to Jason or Terry about the cleaning person job if you have any interest in that. Good thing is if it's raining or snowing or whatever, it's inside. So, well, I guess when you go outside to wash the windows, it'll be a different story. We don't do that in the rain, though, do we?
Not normally.
Not normally. Abnormally, we would. Okay, but we're not normally. Or are we abnormally?
We're not normally.
Well, if we're not normally, we're abnormally, right?
I'm confused.
I can see that. Anyway, listen, that was the voice of Brooks Ritter. Dr. T's on his way. He's got some breaking news for us, okay?
Does he really?
Yes, about pains in the neck. All right, so what is next there, Brooks Ritter? We're going to take a break, like I said, from the radio. Don't forget, if you want to win a free kayak, you dial 337-7300. If you are caller number 105, so we've got a few calls to go through, you will win a kayak absolutely free. How's that sound?
That sounds amazing.
That sounds amazing. Amazing, 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 okay? I need to make that contest a little more complicated. That's too easy. All got to do is get 105 phone calls, and somebody wins a kayak. A phone call, just like that, okay? So anyway, if you call 337-7300, leave your name and number. If you are caller number 105, you're going to win that kayak. And if you're not number 105, we're not going to call you back, okay? So that's that. We are on Jim Weller. I am on Facebook. You can watch it there. You can also like Weller Does Delmarva there if you would. You can also watch the show at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. Then there's My Cozy TV, and, of course, you're listening on the radio right now. It is show number 26 on My Cozy TV and show number 36. 36 on My Cozy TV. Man, we're going to be celebrating a 1-year anniversary there soon. All right, we're going to have a TV party. But anyway, and it's show number 159 on Delaware 1059. One more thing. We just decided this the other day. Breaking news. We're buying kayaks. We will buy your used kayak. If you're not using it, don't need it any longer, we're buying kayaks now. So if you got a used kayak, you want to sell it, we're buying them. Soon we'll be saying, we're selling used kayaks. But right now we don't have any used ones. We need to buy some. We had some and we sold them so quick. We said, you know what? We're going to buy used kayaks. So if you got one for sale, bring it on in. Let us look at it. We're taking a break from the radio. We're going to be back in just a few minutes with Dr. T and many other things to talk about on more of Weller Does Delmarva. Now, for the people watching on TV, I want to tell you about an advertising opportunity. We are selling some TV ads. Colin Walls is the producer of the Dan Gaffney Show, Monday through Friday from 5:30 to 7. The show is on live on My Cozy TV. Dan Gaffney is a local Delaware talk radio host, and the show is now broadcast on My Cozy TV. And Colin is the one doing all that, and he has some ads for sale. So if you want to buy a 30-second TV commercial, a 60-second TV commercial, a 2-minute or a 3-minute infomercial. He's got some for sale. The infomercial was the one that really caught my eye. I don't know if he's still doing this or not, but I'll just tell you what he was doing. I don't know if he's quit doing it, but for like $200, he would make a 3-minute commercial and play it for you for $200. The only thing is, I think you had to commit to buying 6 of them, a $1,200 investment. You don't have to run them all in the same week. You could run one a week for 6 weeks. And that $1,200 investment includes 6 3-minute infomercials, and it includes him making the commercial. I mean, you could spend $400 or $500 just having a commercial made. So for a $1,200 investment, you get a 3-minute infomercial. You can run it on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday during the Dan Gaffney Show. You could actually run it right here during Weller Does Delmarva. So every time it runs, it costs you $200. But think about that. Think about that. I mean, and then, there's one more thing that I'm thinking about. I think he gives it to you in a format or gives you a link to where you can also use that 3-minute infomercial on your website or on your Facebook page. So if you called up somebody to come in and spend time with you and help you make a commercial, you'd have a few $100 in that. For a $1,200 investment, you get a 3-minute infomercial, and you get it. It will run 6 times total. It's $200 a time. So I hope I explained that right, but it's a pretty good offer. And I don't know if he's still honoring that or not, but that is a special that Colin had. But people always feel better when you say, it's expired, but I'll do it again. So maybe he'll say that. But anyway, if you want to talk about advertising, give me a call, 337-7300. We'd like to get you on My Cozy TV. Dan Gaffney does a show every day, Monday through Friday, and you can buy a commercial in the middle of that show from 5:30 to 7. Now, there's another thing. If you're watching right now on My Cozy TV, or if they're watching on my Facebook page, do they see it too? Okay, so think about this. Take a look at the screen right now, because everybody I'm talking to, not you guys in the room, the people on TV and at home, see that Wall Service Center commercial, the ad right there? That one, the one on the left. Okay, I call it a sliver. What is it really called? A lower third, an upper third, a left third? Okay, that's fine. I call it a sliver. You can buy that ad. In a half-hour increments. So, for example, Monday through Friday on the Dan Gaffney Show, 5:30 to 7, this is on TV. You can buy that ad right there. I think one of the companies that does it for a half-an-hour block is Dry Zone. Okay? It's not up for an exact 30 minutes, but it's up, I think, if you say, I want that to be from 5:30 to 6, Monday through Friday, I want that, you can get that. You want it to be on Weller Does Delmarva, it can be there. So that's another thing we sell is the sliver. Okay, and we'll help you design the ad and everything else. So me and Colin are not advertising experts. We're known as advertising gurus. So we're not experts, we're gurus. But anyway, we both spend a lot of money on advertising. We both advertise our businesses, and we're selling advertising. So you would call me at 337-7300. It's the same number you call to win the free kayak, okay? In case you said, boy, I recognize that number. And we will come out and sit down with you and help you spend your money on advertising, and more importantly, help you get results, because we as advertising buyers know the value of advertising that works. Package. Colin is saying, he's over there saying package this. A kayak, a trailer, and advertising, and 2 free oil changes. No, that's not what he meant. We're saying we have advertising packages, and we want to just help you. So we do talk to a lot of people about advertising. It seems to be a common thread. Nobody knows exactly what to do or not to do. We know that our show has done good. We are on our 4th year now, and we have a nice audience. Dan Gaffney is certainly Delaware's top talk show radio host, and so we got a lot of potential to help you out there. All right, are you getting ready to say something? He's getting nervous over there. I threw out that 3-minute infomercial, and I got him all upset. Now he wants to do packages.
What I was going to say
is going to be free gift wrapping.
What I wanted to say is
that
the package I was trying to tell you about is, remember,
you have a gift for me.
No, not that kind of package.
Okay.
We can actually tie this into more advertising on Cozy during the day.
I forgot about that. Why didn't you remind me?
I don't know.
Why didn't you say we not only can do the show in the morning, but we could give you 30 ads a week or something like that? See, that's how I would have got it if you said it like that.
Okay.
Okay, so
just take it like I said that.
Okay. what Colin's saying is not only can we sell you advertising on My Cozy TV during the Dan Gaffney Show and during Weller Does Delmarva, but also through the week. We can be your advertising, not experts. We are not experts. We're gurus. We can be your advertising guru. Okay? 337-7300. We love talking about advertising because we love advertising, because we love the result of advertising, really. The result of advertising is people know who we are, where we are, and what we sell or offer. So when they need what we sell or offer, we're right there in the front of their mind, okay? Because that's what advertising does. What are you telling me now, Brooks?
We're getting ready to come back on the radio.
We're getting ready to go back on the radio. Everybody get ready. Comb your hair, straighten your collar. Dr. T, you can have a seat if you want. So anyway, we were talking advertising, and I do have an email address, jim@wellers.com. So we're back on the radio. My goodness, what a show we've had. This is the last half an hour of this show. I will never be able to get this half hour back.
That's correct.
Correct. The store's probably open by now, and Brooks is probably losing sales by now. But they need it, Brooks. They need a head start on you.
I understand.
Because your awesomeness. Okay?
Me and Earl are in a dead heat right now, though. So,
really?
Yeah.
You're tied?
We're tied.
Gosh.
Yeah, so I don't like
Earl
to
must
lose.
Be slacking.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, Brooks must be overproducing. Okay. What's the matter? Didn't I say that right?
I don't even know what to say.
All right. One of them was a compliment.
I'll take the compliment.
Okay? All right. Anyway, it was just like when you said your favorite chiropractor
is Dr. T.
Bud. Okay? Right. All right. All right. What are you getting ready to do now? Can I start talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take a picture.
Right. Are you really?
Yep.
All right. Dr. T, good morning to you.
Good morning to my very good friend Jim Weller, Colin
How we
Wallace,
doing?
Colin Jr., and my second good friend Brooks Ritter. just teasing, Brooks.
Just teasing, Brooks.
Love you, man. Hey, listen, also, you didn't advertise this morning that your furthest sale, we got a trailer and sold it, and it's in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So we got to get the record for a Las Vegas trailer.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah. You need to send Brooks out there to take a picture of it.
Yeah. No, that'd be good.
He said, yeah, that'll be good. All right.
I'll just need your credit card, and I'll go ahead and book the trip.
There you go. Right, and he'll stop it just as soon as you leave town. My credit card's missing. I can't find it. All right, Dr. T, Peninsula Chiropractic Center. What's going on with your world down there?
Our world's been exciting. We just have a great team of people, and as Brooks said, he's seen Dr. Bud, and we joke a lot. And but I'm so proud. Dr. Bud graduated from the same chiropractic university I did.
Did he really?
Yes, we went to the same.
That's just an odd coincidence.
Yep, went to the same. There's 26 in the country, but we both graduated from the same.
I didn't know that.
And so his techniques are very similar to mine.
Okay.
His motivation is very similar to mine. So I'm very happy he's bringing me all the new stuff, and I'm teaching him the old dog stuff. So it's all working out well, and we're very, very happy that patients are really loving him, and we can switch back and forth. I'm doing quite a bit more traveling now, so I need to make sure the office is covered. That was our purpose over 2 years ago, bringing in Dr. Bud, and he's just done an absolutely phenomenal job. So we're very thrilled at Peninsula Chiropractic to have just a great team of about a dozen
and I would call it a
out.
team. I mean, they do massage therapy. It's like a wellness center. There's all kinds of information.
Yes.
Joyce is the expert on insurance.
Correct.
And so we do have a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people that have talked to your people and just love dealing with them. And speaking of Dr. Bud, not to brag on him too much, but my one daughter just started dealing with you guys. It took her forever to get up her nerve. But anyway, now there's an example. There's an example of somebody who was uncomfortable, going to a chiropractor on a regular basis, had only went when she felt she needed a chiropractor, and now she's trying to go on a regular basis, so she needs, so she's feeling better more consistently. But she dealt with Dr. Bud.
Yes.
And was very, very pleased. And just, it's such a nice place to deal. Everybody's so helpful and friendly. And it takes the anxiety out of it. Because I think when people deal with a chiropractor, they're either just nervous in general or they're hurting.
Yes.
In other words, so if they're not hurting, they're just nervous. And I find that from the first initial phone call, hey, I've got a problem. I've got a pain in my neck that's named, I have a pain in my neck. And I'm not feeling too sporty. My legs going numb when I sit in the recliner. It's hard to say what it is. But just from the first phone call, it's like, can I help you? It's not uncomfortable conversation. Well, what time works good for you?
Right.
If this one don't, does this one? Not so much. Here's the time. It's just it's
Exactly.
more accommodating right from the very beginning. I've had people that talk to Joyce about the insurance, and Joyce just seems to know so much. I mean, what a complicated mess now. What insurance covers what, and so on. And she seems to have those answers or be able to get those answers. And then when they come in, they get greeted, and all the different people you have. I want to say you've done a great job of grooming a good staff, running a good business. I mean, how long have you been in business?
We've been in business a little over 30 years, actually.
Really?
And just on that insurance thing, it's like every business, the behind-the-scenes thing. We had a check coming in for $2,800 from an insurance company. 3 different times we tried to send it back. It was not our check.
Oh, my goodness.
And do you know, we logged it. It took Joyce 10 to 12 hours. This was the most incredible, of just trying to give back this check.
Just trying to do the right thing.
Just trying to do the right thing. It was incredible. Just,
golly day.
I mean, that's what people don't see, staff hours that nothing's going to produce anything for us.
Right.
So yes, I just applaud the team, Tiffany and Liz in the back helping out with being a chiropractic
Oh, we have to
assistant.
make sure we don't
Yes, I
forget
had
anybody.
to talk about Tiffany.
Okay.
So,
Well, anybody else?
So, Allison, my wife,
Yeah,
the boss,
I
she
would
runs
not
the
miss
whole
her.
show. No, we don't want to miss her. She's awesome. She runs all of our companies, and
She does.
Sort of stays on top of everything. So without her, I wouldn't be able to do anything. And again, Dr. Bud, Jackie, we call her Jackie O. She's we keep her in the dungeon. She runs the underneath and all
Okay.
the business end of it. So we've got a lot of great people.
You're massage therapists.
Yes.
How many is
Linda,
there?
we have 2
Two?
massage
Okay.
therapists now. And Linda and Liz both are massage therapists and
Yeah.
just growing with us and doing a great job.
They are, but massage. Some people just think of massage, relax, fall asleep. It's really in conjunction with what you've got going on. So,
That's correct.
So we're not talking about just a massage place where you go and just get a feel-good massage, and they do feel good. But what you're talking about is they have a visit with a chiropractor who then communicates with the massage therapist. This is the areas that need attention. This is where it will make a difference,
Yes.
and so on. So you're getting more massage directed by a doctor.
Yes, it'd be great if you were just a stack of bones. I could move you and make you well, but you have 600 muscles that surround that spine, and not just spine. We treat extremities, joints, sports medicine, and so the more we can keep the muscle relaxed, the longer the adjustment will hold. So
Yes.
that's we've always looked at the total system concept of wellness. From talk a little bit about nutrition, a little bit about fitness, balancing the structure externally, working on the muscles. So yes, it's a complex. It sounds simple. Again, if you ask everybody what the word health means, everybody has a different meaning. But health is not merely the absence of disease or infirmity, but the 100% function of all bodily tissue.
Right.
It's not how you feel. It's 100% function. It doesn't matter how good your car looks. If the front end's out of alignment, Colin's
Correct.
got to realign that to make it run well. And that's what we do internally and externally. That's our attempt.
You do a good job. I enjoy dealing there. The website, so people can go there, is Peninsula
Yes.
ChiroCenter.com, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. You got Dr. Trillia, which is you, the owner-operator, and then you got Dr. Mickey Budd.
Yes.
He's a local guy, too, isn't he?
He is. Born and raised in Delmar. Actually, I went to school with his family and Delmar guys and worked with his dad
Okay.
many years before he passed.
So local.
And, still local guys, yes.
Yeah. So you kind of know the environment. You know how people want to be handled and serviced and so on and
Exactly.
so forth. And you didn't just move here from Jersey or who knows where,
That's right.
and don't know the environment. I mean,
Local
you-
guy,
Local
local-
guys. Yep. All right. And phone number 629-4344. Tell you something I've also experienced. I've left a message when you're closed and got a call back when you're closed. I'm like, how's that happen? In other words,
Yes.
I'm like, I wasn't expecting a phone call until you opened. And here
We
Joyce
usually-
is
yeah,
calling me back.
yeah,
and
yeah. We have it rolled.
She's on
so-
it, man.
yeah,
I
she's
mean-
on it. She is just.
She cares.
The
I mean,
hub a hub of the office is Joyce. She just does
yes,
a
and
fabulous
she
job.
really does. And I'm like, this lady is like, she's just making sure that the customers get great service.
She keeps us rolling, and the other reason we wanted 2 doctors in there is constantly, even if we can't do a full treatment the first day on a person who's
Okay.
bad off,
Right.
we at least can get them in most of the time that day just for even a first aid approach, just to try to give them a direction. Should you go to the ER? Should you go to ambient
Yes.
care? Should you go to, can we help you
Right.
out?
Are we the place you
Yeah.
should be,
We
coming?
refer. We have a lot of medical physicians that refer to us, and we refer out to them. God has blessed us. We do very well with what we do. I made a deal a long time ago. I move the bone, he does the healing, works out great. But if it's not our specialty, we have many specialists in
and
every
you have
different
relationships
areas.
with all
And we
these
have
other
relationships, yes,
Right.
to refer them out.
Well, very good. Brooks, do you have anything that you would like to say about Dr. T?
My goodness. On that one subject, though, Brooks, we're able, when the wives send their husbands in, to truly scientifically prove they are a pain in the neck or lower.
I believe it.
It's a new system. Just developed.
We can verify
Just developed.
Well, I do want to, a couple things. One thing for him, I want to thank him for, he bought a trailer from me a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So I want to thank him for that. But I really enjoy going down there. I go at least once a month. Some months I'll go for an adjustment and a massage.
Yes.
And I've never had a bad experience. Always go in feeling blah.
We need to get their opinion on that statement.
Sure. And come out feeling great. So I really love it. And
now, Brandon, he's not in here, and you can't talk about him, Dr. T, but I'm just saying,
Yes.
Brandon, Brooks's brother, he gets headaches.
yes, he does.
And I'm not saying this happens to everybody, but one thing he is excited, he gets instant relief from headaches.
What about the headaches he gives to other people, though?
I don't know how to get instant relief from them, except send him down to Dr. T for an hour or two.
That's it.
But anyway, so, if you have headaches, this is Brandon speaking. I'm not Brandon, but I'm speaking on his behalf, more or less. He has testified that he gets instant relief from headaches. I have a granddaughter. I know this sounds crazy, and I've said it before, and she goes on a regular basis. But it helps her with her hearing, with, when she gets... How can you scientifically explain that?
Again,
what does chiropractic have to do with hearing?
Yes, very simply, the brain houses a central nervous system. Think of it as the master box in your house of the electrical system.
Okay, my DVR system.
There you go. The nerves run down the neck, but they're called recurrent nerves. They go back up under the skull and innervate or give energy to the head, the ears, the eyes. So everything runs from that central nervous system. So what we do, first of all, is look at, again, the structure. Is there an imbalance? Is there pressure on any of the nerves that could be affecting that area, whatever that area is, including the ear? So, A, by adjusting. B, looking at the nutrition, again, the amount of hydration they're doing. Sometimes,
Right, water.
This
water.
time of year, we see a lot of muscle cramps, charley horses, spasms, because they're dehydrating too. So, but that's how it helps the ear.
Can't people also dehydrate when it's cold out and they're in a room that's heated a lot?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Like if I sit in my office for 10 hours?
That's right. You will dehydrate because you don't feel like you're thirsty, you don't drink enough, and then the warm air is taking the moisture out. So, yeah, you will dehydrate sitting in office.
But so my granddaughter, has had an actual experience on a regular basis where being adjusted with chiropractic adjustment has helped her hearing. We find it amazing as a family, I have to be honest with you.
It's amazing to me still to see the power of the adjustment and what it can do, because it has nothing to do with me. We just, again, realign the body, and God made the body to heal itself. We just do stupid things that screw it up throughout life. So remember, the most important asset you have on this earth is you.
Yes.
And so what we're looking for is not so many, even as a Christian, how many years God is going to leave me here is up to him. What my job is, I don't want to exist. I want to live those years. And
To its fullest.
Yes, till its fullest.
Right. Brooks, did you have anything else? I cut you off. I almost felt and jumped over to Brandon, who's not even in here. But
No, it was covered. I got an appointment Wednesday. Can't wait for it. So.
Check your insurance coverage.
That's it.
Okay, get a hold of Joyce. Dr. T, is there anything else you want to say or add? Or,
Well, I just, again, I repeat this all the time, but health is the most important asset that we have, and sometimes we overlook that. We get busy because we think we're feeling better.
Right.
And we get busy doing things of life, which is important. But, truly, if you even have a question about chiropractic, please call us for a complimentary consultation. Tell us that you talked or heard us on Jim's show, and we'll be happy to do
you want me to write him a
complimentary-
prescription?
Yeah, write him a script, an RX you got here from
right.
Dr. Weller. Also, instead of calling you guru, in martial arts they call me sensei. And we could call you Sensei Jim, which means teacher.
Okay.
So you guys are teaching
advertising
also.
Sensei.
Sensei, yeah. Okay. Sensei Colin and all that.
Yeah.
But anyhow, another story for another day. Have a blessed day. It's been great. And, enjoy this beautiful weather. But again, people, winter's coming. You're going to be slowing down. You're going to be doing different things. Your health, you'll pay the price. Understand what the total systems concept of health is. And we believe we have the Shore's largest and best trained team to help you in all areas of life of wellness.
I agree, starting with the first phone call.
Yes, sir.
All right, 629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. Dr. T, Dr. Bud, good people. I like them. I've been dealing with them for a long time. They have a Facebook page. You can like that, too. I'm going to say thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Have a blessed day.
All right. Have a good weekend.
Mr. Brooks, Colin Jr.,
all right.
take care.
There he goes, everybody. Dr. Trillia. All right. Brooks, we've had a good show. I want to thank you for your help with that. Colin the second back there making everything work. I like this Facebook thing. A lot of people are watching there. So we would like to run through our Facebook pages. Could we do that?
Sure.
So first of all, there's Jim Weller. You can friend request me there. Then what else is there? Weller Does Delmarva. You can like that page. Weller Sheds and Carports. Delaware Low-Digit Surf Fishing Tags.
Delaware Low-Digit Surf Tags.
Delaware Low-Digit Surf Tags. And then what's the other one? Weller's
Utility Trailers, yep.
All right. So if you would like any of those Facebook pages or friend request me, I would love that, and I welcome that. So the store is open officially. We're open today till 1. Got a very busy day. Shop work. Looks like we got a few openings next week if somebody wanted their wheel bearings packed or some lights not working or something. So if your trailer needs anything done, it didn't have to be bought here or purchased here. But if you have a trailer that, you need some tires or wheel bearings or breakaway switch, that seems to be a big thing people overlook, and then they get a ticket for it not working right. So if you have a trailer and you need some work done to it, give us a call. What's the best number for service?
337-8228.
337-8228, Wellers.com on the web, but I think there's 2 or 3 openings next week if you need something done. Tires and wheels for trailers, we got them on sale again. So if you want to learn more about all of our sale items, that's at Wellers.com, and what does it say there?
Current ads.
Click on current ads, and there's a handful of ads there, isn't there?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, Brooks, what else did I forget to mention? Did I?
No-nonsense ad.
That Granite Place.
Yeah,
Big open house,
left.
too.
Yep.
Let me do no nonsense first. Is that all right?
Yep.
All right. No nonsense. Office machines. This guy is a guru in itself. His name is Rick Fowler. First of all, he's a very friendly, personable guy. Runs a first-class business. Been in business many years. My gosh, I've dealt with him 25, 30 years. Started dealing with him on copiers. My gosh, now we're dealing with him on what? Computers, monitors,
Printers,
little keyboards, printers, a little bit of everything. And then there isn't much he can't fix. He has fixed cameras, microphones, not camera, the video camera, the cord that plugs in. He fixed that. Microphones. I had a little AM, FM radio he fixed. And he's just an amazing young man. And his business is called No Nonsense Office Machines. He's right outside of Georgetown on Route 9, 2 miles east of the Circle, next to Sports at the Beach Complex, or I think that's what it's called. And it's called No Nonsense Office Machines. He's got a phone number of 856-7381. So if you need something, if you're going to buy a new tablet or laptop or computer, or maybe a printer or a fax machine, or even gaming systems, he has quite a few choices there. Of course, copiers and monitors and keyboards and so on. But he has new. He also has used. The nice thing about his used is they have been tested and serviced by trained technicians. Don't just plug them in and make sure they work. They make sure they're working correctly. So if you need something worked on, you want to buy something new, you want to buy something used, Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines, is your guy. 856-7381 is the phone number. Were you going to say something?
He's actually having a laptop sale right now. He's got over 50 laptops to choose from.
Oh, my goodness.
No reasonable offer rejected.
Really?
Yep. They're open till noon today. The sale does go through the end of the month, but today.
Yeah, but if I go buy all 50, the sale's over.
Absolutely.
And then I'll just remarket them. No. All right. So that's today. He's open today. So they could go there right now.
Absolutely.
All right. 856-7381. You thinking about buying a used laptop?
Sure.
Computer?
Especially, you go in there, there's so many to choose from.
You like the gaming systems?
I like the computers with lots of power that you can run, know.
So you don't like the kind you would buy at a big box store or online that's full of all the junk programs?
No, because the first thing you got to do is go clean all the junk off.
Right. So if you want something that works and you want somebody that's going to help you, guide you through the process, give him a call. 856-7381. No Nonsense Office Machines. He's there now, open till noon. What else, Mr. Ritter?
That Granite Place.
Big open house today. I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute. I just want to hit 2 more things. Wilson's Auction, big sale today in Lincoln, starting at 10 o'clock. Wilson's Auction, big sale today on Route 13 at the Green Lot at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington. Go to wilsonsauction.com and check out all their things. And next weekend they're having a big sale. Do not forget the Bethany Beach Volunteer Fire Company is raffling off surf fishing tag number 70. So if you would like to have this on your vehicle, it represents the station number 70, and they're raffling it off. Tickets are $20 each, 3 for $50. It's a fundraiser for the fire company, so please take advantage of that, and you can go to shopBethanyBeachFire.com. That Granite Place, great place to deal, whether you need quartz or marble or granite or whatever you need. They are having an open house today. And listen to this. They are having a giveaway. Now, the giveaway is you have to sign up right now today. From 10 to 2 is when the open house is. So it's right now, today, well, at 10 o'clock. They're going to have food. They got a caterer. I think it's Emmings actually bringing in the food. So they're going to have free food, free tours. You can see the showroom, or you can go out and see what they do and what they make. I think they got over 1,000 slabs of things there. And they're going to have all kinds of specials, and their full staff is going to be there. They're going to be offering tours, food, prizes. The number one drawing, so you got to sign up between 10 and 2 today. So the only way you can enter the drawing is go there and sign up. Of course, no purchase necessary. You do not have to be present to win, but you have to sign up there. The number one prize is a new kitchen countertop. Number 2 and number 3 prize is a brand new bathroom vanity top, okay, for the second and third place drawing. But the first one is a brand new kitchen countertop, okay? So from 10 to 2 today, you can sign up. They're right on Route 13 in Bridgeville. You'll see the slabs out there. There's granite and quartz and marble and all kinds of stuff. Again, open house today from 10 to 2. Everybody's welcome. Free food. Stop by, browse around, meet the fine folks. All their staff is going to be there. They have on-the-spot free estimates. They can design your kitchen or, price out your kitchen right there on the spot. Stop by and say hi. ThatGranitePlace.com. You want to look them up on the web. And they're right there on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Who remembers the phone number? 337, I think I got it, 7490. I got it right. 337-7490 if you want to call them. All right. What's next, Brooks? We're about out of time.
That's amazing. That's some serious prizes that they're giving away.
Yeah, and you don't have to buy anything. All you got to do is get there between 10 and 2 today, sign up, okay? And then you can leave. You don't have to be there to win. You don't have to be present to win, okay?
And you're going to have some good food there.
Good food, Emmings.
Yeah, that's some good food.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. So anyway, thatgraniteplace.com on the web, and they're right here on the highway in Bridgeville. All right, anything else?
While you're in Bridgeville, come on in.
Say hi to Brooks.
Say hi to Brooks. I'll even let you say hi to Brandon or
Sure. I'm going to let you give them a Weller's discount card if they come say hi to you today.
That works.
Okay? So if you stop into Weller's today, you got to find Brooks Ritter. Okay? Can't ask for just Mr. Ritter. Brooks Ritter. So if you find Brooks Ritter, he will give you a Weller's discount card free. Oh, my gosh, the sun is shining. This is a beautiful day out. I'm outside now. We're closing out the show. Weller does Delmarva. We want to say thank you for the people that have listened. We want to say thank you for the people that are watching. If you're listening and you want to watch the show again or you thought you might have missed something, go to WellerDoesDelmarva.com. You can watch the show there anytime. Okay, we're winding up from the radio, so I want to say thank you, Fran. Hope you have a good weekend, and thank you for the Delaware 105.9 audience. You're awesome. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate you listening, and I'll be back next Saturday morning. So God bless you. Have a good weekend. Now, I'm going to finish up with My Cozy TV. Want to say there's somebody listening. Heard us on the radio, I think, or TV. Heard us on TV somewhere. But anyway, My Cozy TV audience, thank you very much for watching the show every week. Some people send me notes. Some people say thank you. Some people come in the store. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your business. Again, if anybody wants to advertise, I'd love to talk to you. We love promoting people and businesses. As you can see and hear each week, we got a whole boatload of them, or a kayak full of them anyway. But anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva every Saturday morning. Don't forget, if you know somebody that wants a job as a cleaning person, we need somebody to help keep the store clean. We are having a big trailer sale, so big trailers and small trailers are on sale right now at Weller's. We got new, we got used. There's another person blowing the horn. This is amazing to me. So anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva, and we are in our last 10 seconds. I don't know what to say else. Come join me at Eagles Nest tomorrow morning, 9:30. I'll be there, and God bless you. Have a good weekend. Bye.